Are you reciting pi now? 3.1415.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
And we're live.
Hello, everybody. It's Sunday night. Over here on the Rain of Storms. How's everybody feeling tonight?
Pretty solid. Minus the
Ready to
faith I've lost in
party.
humanity.
Pretty solid.
Other than losing
Played
hope
some
in
more
the
Hammers.
education system, but hey,
But
I'm about
hey,
to become a part of that system.
the kids are the future.
Are you going to be a professor too?
I am doing middle school, high school age, so I might be
It's
able
up to you, Sylvan.
I might be able to help with that problem,
You gotta save them. Save us.
so you will not have to worry about who, the, what, the, am, the, where I did the thing.
You mean like coffee have privacy? Yeah.
And that everyone is watching through typewriters.
That's why I got rid of my typewriter, because I was tired of the government spying on me, and I switched it for a laptop because they can't spy on me that way.
We just put a foil hat on ours, so okay.
Oh, dude, foil hats.
Each one of my monitors has a proud pirate-shaped foil hat.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That takes some skill. I mean, to fold the tri-corners and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, if we're really going to tell the government to F off, we might as well do it properly.
Like a pirate.
Okay.
Well,
I think
So
Hope you
many
guys-
bowls of soup.
I know, dude. It's like the fourth bowl, and he still hasn't made a fucking sandwich.
the sandwich
I
is
just-
done. Calm down.
I just see like a
Doesn't
bowl of
eat-
soup come by, a bowl of soup come by, a bowl of
No,
soup come by, and
The
I
fir-
just
the first
I don't
bowl
understand.
was rice and
Yeah.
adobo. The
Oh,
second bowl was
oh,
slices of cucumber.
Ooblee's fucking desk right now is just soup in her laptop. Just let's. No
God.
room for the keyboard.
Oh, I was choking on chocolate because of that.
It's like,
thing
would
it
you like
melts
more
in your
soup,
mouth.
milady? Why, yes, Jeeves. How about more soup, milady? Yes, Jeeves. How about more soup, milady?
The soup and the pickles.
Thank you for joining us for this wonderful evening of content. I hope you enjoy.
Now all I can think of is, dude, what does mine say?
We. What does mine say?
Dude,
Dude.
what does mine say?
Oh my God,
Yours
we're
says,
live
dude.
already.
Yours says, sweet.
I didn't realize we were live.
We've been
We've
live.
been live for like
This is
10 minutes.
this is the shit y'all join into. Welcome everybody, players in chat. Welcome to me. It's Sunday night. What more do I need to say? That we're in a sticky wicket right now. Last time you guys delved further into the keep, stumbling upon the hunt lords in their slumber, waking them up and battling them once again. And once again, coming out on top. But not without some few light switches of a torch between the dead guys and Merc, and Millie getting bear hugged by a bear rug. Through all that, you guys managed to come out on top, where the Hunt Lords told you, or asked you rather, if you came here for plunder or for position. Telling you that the treasure chest that holds their loot is in the belly of some beasts beneath the keep, in which they offered you the key to. They also offered ownership of this keep, upon which they would vacate the premises and you guys would take up the mantle as Hunt Lords. There's 5 of you, 5 of them. Convenient. You guys shit-talked some ghosts who demanded a blood sacrifice in the form of killing that blonde bitch of an elf. But you all decided not to and continued your way down below, risking a short rest before you did. As you traveled beneath the keep, you moved along slick, grime-covered stone flooring into a chamber that was littered with the bones of dozens of large and small creatures alike. You found moving, as well as the shitty light situation here, almost impossible, as you slid all over the place on the stone. Your 3 melee fighters all fell to the floor as this creature began to reveal itself, a large orb flesh amalgamation with a central eye located in the center and multiple tentacles erupting, some of which brandish weapons, others end in rows of jagged teeth. The fight ensues, and immediately the creature shows how much of a nuisance it is. It stuns Millie, canceling out her haste that she had cast on Ressig and Zurag. A combo that we've seen before that works out super well. But it was shut down in this instance, as she was paralyzed for the round. This creature has taken time lowering itself, striking, and then raising itself back up out of anybody's range, except for Ressig, who is currently in their gigantic form and a fucking pterodactyl that's been soaring around this cave. When we last left off, that pterodactyl landed down next to Merc, who had spent the entire fight slipping on his ass, barely moving 2 squares. But now he sits atop this pterodactyl's back, holding his action, waiting for this creature that was once Adelaide to bring him into range of this monster and hopefully add some damage to the fight. That is where we are now. Switch to some Boltol music. And then we're gonna get this shizzy going back off. All right. Pterodactylade, you land next to Merc, lower your large wing, and he climbs onto your back. You feel him take position on your neck, around your shoulders, and you flex your wings to take flight once again. It is your turn. Top of round 5. Let's go.
I'm going to fly straight up. He's 15 feet up.
He's 15 feet up, and then those many squares away from you.
Yeah, so I have like 80 feet. I'm gonna go straight up and try to bite it.
Okay, 15 feet up.
I am still harassing it, so give advantage.
You are grappled, so you're not offering any mechanical bonus here.
Okay.
If I am in direct contact with it, I will get to swing at it first.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 as you swing by. You're not able to bite into it as it dodges out of the way. Merc, as you please move your token there, Adelaide. As you fly by with Merc on your back, Merc, you get up close and you see that this thing is gripped onto 3 separate stalactites. It's got tentacles wrapped around it, holding itself up as it strikes down below. You can either try to strike at the creature itself, or you can try to strike at the stalactites.
I will try to hit a stalactite, even So even though I said my reaction was to hit it, I can hit a rock.
I will allow that. Adelaide will need to move closer to one of the stalactites, though.
I guess Merc will try to like signal like with his legs and like point at it with the gavel.
Yeah, and I'll say this: if you're doing a flyby, it'll be at disadvantage. But if Adelaide wants to stand there and like hover while you strike at it, it'll be a solid attack. So you guys work together.
You can do the flyby if you want.
All right. So Adelaide soars up. You see this this tentacle wrapped around a stalactite. As she flips around, tries to bite into it, misses one of the tentacles. You try to strike out as you fly by at the stalactite. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Before I know the result,
Right.
I might apply a die. 22. I will
20.
not apply. Perfect.
Okay, 22. You strike right into it. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Bludgeoning deal anymore?
Bludgeoning, not unless your weapon does extra damage to structures.
Okay. Bonked. For 8 points of damage.
Okay. You strike into it. There's a huge chunk that comes out, sends all type of rock and debris soaring through the air, but you do not cut all the way through it.
You look rather damaged.
It looks damaged, but still sturdy. You need stronger hits, a couple stronger hits than that. All right, so that is the flyby. Where are you going now, Adelaide?
Right where I am, because I only have like 80 feet of movement.
Okay, so you kind of just like swoop in, pull back out of the way.
Yeah.
That way. Okay. Cool. So you're kind of hovering right now, equal with this stalactite as well as this creature.
Yeah.
Very good. Zurag, that is your turn.
That's 15 feet up. Is Ressig still on the ground?
Restig is technically on the ground. He's just like fighting with this this one head that has bitten him and has wrapped around him.
Can I attempt to climb up on Ressig and hit the head?
You can certainly try. I believe we have
I can post it.
rules here for this. Campaign
got it.
specific rules. Merc is just
intentionally failed.
okay, yeah, because it is a. Well, I just want to. I believe it's. I'm not gonna read all that. Yeah, so it's difficult terrain. As you climb up it, you need to make a. So it's an action to climb up. So we won't do it contested, but it will be an action and it will be half movement. You can either do acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
You have advantage to raging at him.
He has it. You chose.
I got that.
one.
Bestial soul thing.
Oh, if you have climb speed, couldn't you just go up the wall at it and then attack it?
You could climb up the wall. You'd have to move across the floor to get to an area where you can climb up.
But I'd still have an action after that then?
If you're not going to climb up Restig, yes. It'll just be... It'll still use half your movement to climb up there. It's all a matter of how much movement you got. And you got to remember, the floor is slick. So you have to make acrobatics rolls just to even try to move, so...
Or you can use part of your movement to clear out some of the slip. Clam. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to move over so where I can climb up the wall, I guess, then.
Okay, go ahead and give me that
Athletics.
acrobatics. Acrobatics. Because you're trying not to slip and slide. You're good to go. You don't pick up your feet as much, kind of just sliding them instead. And you're able to get through the wall. The wall itself is 10 feet tall. So it'll cost, it's essentially difficult terrain. So it'll cost 20 to get to the top. It still uses movement.
So I'd have 5 left if I get to the top.
Sounds about right. Ignore the difficult terrain for your climbing speed. So it only takes 10 feet to get up there. Yeah. So now you're up there, you're 10 feet, so this thing is still 5 feet out from you.
Then, instead of using my axe this time, I will try to make an attack with the tail, because I believe it has reach.
Confirm that for me. Yes, your tail does have 10 feet.
Okay. So yeah, I'll try this for the first time. It's still just an... Oh, I can reckless this, can I?
You sure can.
Yeah. So reckless... 19 to hit?
19 hits.
Max damage, 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Just see Zureg swinging his ass around, hitting this thing.
He's
Just
working aggressively at it.
throwing that shit in a circle. Like, damn, he's got reach because he's dummy thick.
He's thick. Let's try it again then. Second time around, I'm gonna say whoop, 19 to hit again.
19 hits. The clap of your cheeks reverberates out into the
Holy
cave. Damn,
crap.
another max damage. Double thunderclap. Clap, clap. Oh man. This creature has no idea what to do.
And then that'll be my turn.
It views
That's
the
just-
situation as a mating proposal.
But yeah, as the
I was
second,
gonna say, he doesn't know
as
how
the
to be like.
second rippling clap impacts this thing, jets of blood spew out all over the place, raining down. And as that begins to drip down, Millie, you start to feel other material drip down from above. And you look up. Roll me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Okay.
You look up with your mouth wide open just as a huge
Oh,
globule
do that
of
to
this
me.
mucus
no.
just slides right down your throat like a jello shooter.
I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
You're already poisoned, so it would make it even worse. But you start to hear
The player needs to make a con save.
you start to hear this weird, like, bubbling and undulating from above, and then you hear like a and then you look as something descends from the ceiling, freshly birthed into this world.
I think the Constitution saving throw to see if she tries to throw up after that.
Also, for the natural one, Treadman will take one shot.
You drinking for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
As this thing slops onto the ground, lands next to you, and multiple fanged maws begin to arise from it. 5 of them, to be exact.
Well then.
We're having a bad time. Alright, so that's within range of me if I were to try to GTFO me getting hit, right?
Yep, it was its whole turn to burst out of its thing and come down, but this thing is now in initiative. Billy, that is your turn. Your worst nightmare just landed next to you.
Merc is resisting the charm.
Well,
position,
upon
which is beautiful.
that happening, Millie is definitely gonna start like gagging and attempt to hack up whatever the hell just went down. And then I guess we'll just shocking grasp that. With 24 to hit.
This thing splats onto the ground like mucus and viscera just scatter all around, and you kind of get coated in it even more. And before it could even fully rise up, you reach out and shock it. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's like, this is a hard no for me. With 10 points of damage.
All right. Tendrils of electricity spark throughout this thing as it tries to recoil from the blow, swinging its multiple heads around. What do you do?
And I'm going to, I guess, wipe away the stuff and half movement my way away from it.
All right, give me an acrobatics.
I have to get the acrobatics even if I'm clearing it away.
Oh, you're clearing the stuff away? Okay, I got you now. I
I want to make
register what
sure
you're
I'm
saying.
getting away.
Yeah, so you turn, shock this thing, and then you're like, okay, scrape, scrape, scrape. Start moving away.
Well,
I love it. Okay.
just frantically swishing your feet side to side to clear it out.
Now, I need you to roll me an Arcana check, because this thing has an ability, because it has so many freaking heads. Okay. So these heads begin to swish at you as you're scraping, and you get the impression that if that attack wasn't as strong as it was, then some of these heads might have got a opportunity attack on you.
That's not good. I'm gonna yell,
All
we got
right.
a danger over here. Help.
Help! Ressig, you are grappled by this thing. You just hear Millie shouting from behind you. Got danger over here. What do you do?
All right, and this thing, it's wrapped around me like a tentacle, or bit.
I mean,
into me with one of its mouths?
you're bit into by one of its mouths.
Okay. I am going to wrap my arm around whatever it's grabbing me with, and just start pulling, like digging my feet in and trying to pull it down and backwards towards whatever that ugly fucker is. More interested in pulling it down than backwards, though.
Okay, it's going to be a contested strength, and you're going to be doing this with disadvantage because of the slickness at your feet.
All right. Good thing. Everything. Strength or athletics?
It's strength.
Okay.
You shouldn't have advantage on this unless you have some special.
Giant smite.
Okay, I just want to make sure you know your character. So
Definitely
it'll just be flat then. It'll just be flat then.
All right. This is the true test to see whether digital dice are going to fail me tonight.
I'm getting my shot ready.
Yep. 19.
21.
God damn it.
So as you dig your feet in as much as you can, you try to begin pulling this thing down because it still has all 3 tentacles wrapped around this these stalactites, and it still has a form of purchase, and you have slick ground beneath your feet. You're unable to pull this thing down towards you.
Alright. I did use that already. Okay. The stone room. I'm assuming that was my action.
Yes, sir.
Action surge. Trying it again.
All right. Another contested roll.
Do
dig deep.
Nope.
I was about to ask, the stalagmites look like they're straining you more with aggressive pulling? Like,
No, he's with the rolls he's doing doesn't look like it's having any effect. I just rolled a natural 20 on my contested one.
Well, my 4 or my 8 certainly doesn't beat it. But yeah, I'm pretty much trying whatever I can to just pull on this thing, right? Bring it down.
All right.
Failing.
Failing miserably. 2 tentacles are going to jet out and attempt to strike into you, rolling with advantage.
Why?
Because you're grappled. Well, grapple doesn't give it advantage.
Yeah.
I'm always confused with grappled and restrained. Natural 20.
No. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Cloud? Yes.
How many uses of that do you get?
I get 1, but I never got I used the runic shield last time. I used the stone
Okay.
rune, which was the charm one. And we took a short rest, so I got the cloud rune back. And I am certainly going to target the other guy.
Okay. No worries. The other guy is going to take 12, 19. Calculator. Okay. Oh, and here, I'll do this as well.
gosh, we could change the health bar.
Why are you hitting me, brother?
Spondra.
Okay, well that was the first attack. The second attack coming at you is a 27.
Yeah, that will definitely hit.
Minimum damage, 8 points of slashing damage.
Have to foe.
And then another head is going to burst out and try and bite Zurag. 23.
It'll hit.
Your tail can't raise you to enough.
17
It
points
wouldn't-
of damage.
I'm pretty sure it would meet it, so you said 17.
Yeah, 17 piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Zurich goes, now I'm at right where I want you.
All right, that was that creature's turn. Asian, stay where he's at. Velociraptors.
They're gonna try to move. What the hell are they?
They're there. Acrobatics.
To move towards the Quandra, whatever. Acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll acrobatics. They have a d20 plus 2.
It's that one.
My God.
All right. They're able to actually get over to it.
Fuck. And they're gonna. Let's see. They're gonna multi-attack. This thing. What am I doing? Why isn't it working?
That's just, you actually gotta click on the attacks. So,
I did.
no, that's just the multi. You gotta do
Yeah.
one bite and one.
Oh, okay. Okay, I have advantage because pack tactics, right?
Yep.
So 22 to hit.
What'd you roll on the d20? So 18.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that means 5 of them hit. Then go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your second attack.
Oh, okay, hold on. And claw. It's another 18 for 22 total.
Okay, so that means a total of 5 of them hit out of 8 on the both the claw and the bite.
Yep. Roll damage
Roll damage.
is for the bite. 7 points times 5.
I believe so.
35. Piercing. And then here comes the claw. If my mouse works. That's 5. And then that's 25. So 35, 25, 60 points of damage.
60 points of damage. I want to make sure.
Swarmed by velociraptors.
Eight tiny little pain in the asses. Just did more damage.
Ressica's done his own fight.
No,
Yeah, I
Ressic
did-
did like 78.
I did 8 damage.
Oh,
to
not
that
Ressic.
fight.
I was thinking of Durek.
Alright, hold on. I'm just doing some math over here.
I hit a well.
And we're proud of you.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure the mouse is right here.
The answer to that subtraction problem you're trying to figure out is 0. That's how much it has left. 0.
I like that. I love it when the math comes out just right.
Exactly. Right on the money.
Yeah, mob tactics. I'm still trying to use some mob tactics. Okay. Because it's not, you don't multiply it. It's, let's see. You roll to 18. Okay, so I'm gonna do, yeah, it's actually way less than that. Math.
Hmm.
Okay, so that was 23. Okay, I got it now. All right. That's the Velociraptor's turn. They are scratching and biting into this fleshy abomination. Merc, you're on the back of this thing.
Why is it only 23?
Well, I see.
I just found a calculator for doing mobs.
Alright, Merc is going to... I want to get 2 attacks around. There's only one way to do this. Which is to slam into the ground violently fast. Merc is gonna jump from the Adelaide Quetzal to the monster.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics.
I believe in you, Merc. 14.
All right, I'm gonna do an acrobatics, opposed acrobatics for this guy. 14. So that is a tie. That's a roll off.
Rollies.
Rollies.
I feel good with this. Feel real strong with this number.
It's not gonna do it. You jump and you feel like you're about to clear it, and then suddenly the appendage you're jumping for moves out of the way, and you fall to the ground 15 feet.
Which is how much damage?
14 points of bludgeoning damage
Ow.
as you smash prone on the ground.
My natural location. We'll stand up for half my movement. Yep. You know what? We do have a bonus. We don't have an action. Yep, we're done. I was like, this, maybe this, maybe this? No. Turn.
Okay, that brings us back around to Adelaide.
I'm not. I am going. So I'm about 5 feet away from this thing. I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to. 20, 40, yeah, I'm gonna fly back 20 feet. Wait, is it 30 feet? I'm sorry. I'm gonna fly back 25 feet, so I have 30 feet, and then gonna come and do a flyby bite.
All right, this thing is gonna do an opportunity attack on you
Why?
because it can. and it is going to try and bite you.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Sure.
Okay. 26 points of damage as it bites into you, and you are grappled.
Okay.
You're
Going
going
for a
nowhere. And I need you to make a concentration check on your raptors.
Okay.
So this thing has 3 of you now in each of its maws. It doesn't look like it has any extra. And
That's a
the
10.
raptors, after slicing and dicing into my spawner over here, are dead.
All right. Cool.
It's a notable look of panic on her face.
So that doesn't interrupt your move. I mean, it doesn't interrupt like your action, but you cannot move now. This thing, as you try to fly by, it shoots out ahead, wraps right around your throat, biting into it, sending blood raining down onto the ground. But you can still attack.
You bite it. Do I have advantage now?
No. But that'll hit. 23 will hit. You lurch down with your gigantic beak.
That's 12 points of piercing damage.
Alright, it is kaiju versus kaiju here. This more blood, more like purplish blood leaks out as you bite into the head that is currently holding into you. It is a brawl here for sure. Alright. Zurag, oops. You are grappled, but you can still attack.
That is what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to chop this head off. So we're gonna go reckless with the Great Weapon Master. $20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Chop the head off. 32 points of slashing damage.
32 points of slashing damage. As you slash into it, it releases you. This thing is on death's door, and you are no longer grappled by it.
Slap it with the butt.
Actually, can I attempt to make a running jump with an attack?
You'll have to back up and then run, but sure.
Oops. Yeah, let's try it. And just a run and a jump, and he's gonna come swinging his axe down as long as he doesn't duff it.
All right, athletics.
$17.
Good enough. You run, throw yourself forward, make that attack.
$21 to hit.
21 hits.
For 28 points of slashing damage.
Finish him, Zurag.
Did you say there was like a singular eye in the dead center?
Yep.
That's where the axe is going.
Like the Legend of Zelda. Aim for the weak point.
Yep. So you take a few steps back, run, and launch yourself off over this 10-foot drop onto this creature, bringing your axe down right onto its singular eye. As you slice into it, it explodes with ocular goo, and you feel a death rattle as it moans its last breaths, and you ride it down to the ground. Give me a dexterity check to stay upright. Adelaide, you fall 15 feet. You'll take
Can I just fly?
Well, no, because you're getting pulled down with it. But I'm only gonna because you're so big. I'm gonna only give you 1d6, 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Cool.
as you smash into the ground.
Adelaide just comes back as Adelaide.
All right, I can facilitate that for you. As you smash into the ground, you revert back to your little old self.
Yep.
That creature lays dead. Zurag, as you are on top of this thing, you do fall through the body. As you're inside of the body, you hit something hard. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 2. And you look, and it's this large chest. Anything else?
I take it he, with that ability check, he fell prone.
No, I'm not giving you prone. I'm just giving you that little bit of damage. But it is gonna. You are inside the body.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, you either have to cut yourself out or climb out.
Monsters start eating Zurag for the good of the other monsters in the battle.
Yeah.
How much movement would I have used? It was 10 to go back, 20, and then
How much
for a
movement do you
jump?
normally have?
40.
Yeah, I'd say you're about out.
So just enough
There's
to get
nothing-
out.
No. You
Or,
step back and to run. I should have made you do an acrobatics, but I forgot. And then with the jump, yeah, we'll say being inside is difficult terrain. You don't have enough to get out.
all right, I'm stuck there.
Alrighty then. Spondra's turn. Now things are gonna get bad. Okay. I'm gonna come crashing after Millie. You just shocked me. And the raptors that were...
do a whole bunch of damage to it too.
It doesn't know that, it just suddenly got hit. Yeah, I'm going for Millie.
Making acrobatics, obviously it's so slimy.
Yeah. So this thing is going to slide up. Yeah, it wasn't enough. Okay, so this thing has 5 heads. I'm going to attack you 5 times.
Bye, baby girl.
Pinocchio.
All right. First one. 19 to hit you.
You hit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll all of these. Natural 1. So 1 hit, 1 miss.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Natural 1. 1 hit,
No,
2 misses.
no.
That's 2 natural 1s. Get those shots going. So that's one hit, 2 misses, 2 more attacks. 22 to hit.
Hit.
22 to hit. Sorry, 16 to hit.
I think just hit.
Okay, so 3 hits, 2 misses. Doug is gonna be blitzed by the time we get done with this. So
Kill
here we
Millie, not
go.
me.
So 10 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
12 points of damage on the second one.
Okay.
7 points of damage on the third one.
Okay. That's like 29 points of HP all in one go.
Mm-hmm.
Lily is not
Are you-
happy.
Are you concentrating on anything?
Yes. So I can do Constitution save.
What are you concentrating on? I don't remember.
Words are hard. Beacon of Hope.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and roll that.
$25.
Beacon of Hope is still up. Okay, Millie, that is your turn.
All right.
Now might be time to Misty Step.
That was my plan. I'm going to, at will, Misty Step.
Who the hell's Will?
And, is it the red line or the blue line at the end?
The last square, like right here, extends out to the blue line. So anywhere within that red line, unless it's on one of those little points there. And once you move, it should do the whole pew pew part. Or did it beforehand?
Really
You'd
juicy.
have to be right here or here.
Okay. You're fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide behind my friends.
Alright, we'll get rid of that. Okay. Well, that was your bonus action. Anything else?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna firebolt from there.
Okay. I just remembered now that we're on round 6, that you're poisoned, so you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is why I was like, I'm gonna swing at this pillar with disadvantage anyways.
14 to hit.
14 misses. You watch as your firebolt looks like it's about to impact one of the heads, but it moves out of the way and it just impacts up into the darkness.
Okay. And that'll be it.
Okay. Ristic.
Alright, so it's half movement to clear its walkway, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, I will do that. Then right up in this thing's face.
Alright, let
And,
me get rid of that grappled condition for you.
and get to hitting. I'm not gonna be using digital dice because they suck.
Get to hitting.
Nope, that's a 10. Where's my 8 and my 6? Alright. First attack. Oh boy. 14, 22.
22 hits.
Second attack. That's a 2 plus 8, so that's probably not gonna
No.
hit. A 10.
No,
All right.
sir.
5 to this. That's shit for damage. That's 9 points of damage.
Alrighty.
You all failed. Bad boys.
The dice jail.
Yep.
In a dungeon with ye.
But I'm pretty much just getting up in this thing's face, swinging at it, and trying to make sure its attention is firmly on me.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. I'll remind you guys, I'm giving my boss monsters death saving throws, so. Okay. Merc.
Bonk! Bonk!
Well, Zerg's got to cut his way out of it, so I mean,
Yeah.
We can trust that I will walk 4 feet and take 2 shots, or I can kill it for Zurag, so it doesn't nat 20 and revive itself. I declare bonk. I believe that's just 2. I don't think I have to roll, right?
Yeah, it's dead. Coup de grace.
I feel accomplished. Now let's try to move.
It looks like it's twitching a bit. And you're like, oh hell no. And you smash down on it even more.
I'm helping. Not athletics. We gotta do something worse.
Acrobatic. As you swing a second time, your feet just swoop, and you smash down into the ground.
We'll stand up for half my movement. Let's see if we can get that one square. Ah.
Nope.
Ah! We're having a good time
Half.
here.
At least you move halfway.
He's on
Never.
his feet. Adelaide, you're prone on the ground. You just got the pterodactyl knocked out of you.
Yep. I'm going to stand up
All right, half movement.
and then cast a moonbeam on this thing.
I don't know why it still says you're concentrating. Let's get rid of that. Okay, moonbeam on
Yes,
this
please.
thing. All right, go ahead and place your little template. And I will roll the con save while you do
I
that.
think I did. Did I do it?
Yeah, I see it. It's there.
Yep.
Right,
This
right
is
on the middle of
huge.
this thing. Yeah, I mean, that's a good time to use Moonbeam when the creature's fucking huge.
Massive.
A huge con save 16.
Oh, that saves. But does it take half damage? Yeah.
Takes half damage.
And we roll damage. Oh. It's 18 half to 9 points of radiant
Alright.
damage.
Okay. Nope, I did too many.
That's my turn.
Okay. Let's go back in here and give it 9 more. Okay. What? Okay. Popsicle, Zurag, you are in this creature. Merc just smashed it down a bit, kind of splitting it open, so it made it a little bit easier for you to get out of there. You can give me a good athletics strength roll to just Hulk this bitch in half and pull yourself out.
Alright.
We'll say for half movement.
Good. 19.
Yeah, easily enough. With the impacts that Merc makes, the eye right you slash through, which is now just a socket, kind of rolls over a bit, and you are able to just rip it apart. You come out and you are filthy, covered in just all types of organic viscera and goo.
That would be a good time to have Zizzle on your party.
Yeah, get a good old grab squeege.
Also, is it just me, or did Millie disappear?
I did. Where did I go?
Oh, she's dead. Where'd you go, Millie?
I don't know where I am. Where did you put me? Where did I go?
That is strange. Says you're
Could be right here.
I sat there and was like, the drink hasn't infected me this quickly.
You're under the beast, the dead thing.
Why?
I don't know because you moved over here.
Yeah. Missy just
No.
got confused. I can't move my token anymore. What the heck?
I got you.
Okay, there we go. Thank
Maybe you
Wow,
hit
that was-
the arrow keys on accident.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so
Maybe.
Zurag, you are down. We'll say you're here.
It's right there. So I get 20 feet of movement if I can. Attempt to make another athletics to walk.
Acrobatics.
Or acrobatics, sorry.
Yeah, that's just nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, there you go, Chug.
Oh, I
Take
took,
another one.
Ass.
Not what
I
you
took
really
one
need
for
up
me. Now I'll take one for you.
Jesus.
Yeah, as you coming out, you're like, you've seen, was it Men in Black 2 when they infiltrate the headquarters and he gets dropped in like all that tubing and he's trying to like worm his way out of it. Yeah, you're like flinging your legs up in the air, trying to give yourself some forward momentum to get off of this just like mound of flesh.
I'll put it on his ass. Stand back up, and instead of trying to move, can I take 2 pot shots at it with the crossbow?
You sure can. I'm gonna clear this blood for my sake so I can actually see y'all.
Normal attack. Ooh, miss.
Actually, it would be at advantage because of Restig.
Okay. I'll roll the other one.
But because you're shooting through Restig, it's gonna have a bit of a bonus. Yeah.
Alright, first one to miss, and second one.
Shoot. It like pierces Restig's ear.
14.
Miss.
Okay.
All right.
That's my movement, and my attack. So
All right.
Good.
The Sponger's turn, and it's got
Constitution
Restig up in
saving
his
throw,
grip.
please.
You got it. It's a 15.
That beats it, but it still takes half damage. Roll it.
Half damaged.
That's 21 points, half to 10.
Got
Very
it. Okay. 5 attacks coming at Resig. Right. Let me double check. Yep. Okay. 5 attacks. Here we go. First attack is 17.
Miss. Hello.
Okay. Yep, I got
Hear
you.
me? Okay.
Yep. Second attack, dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. Third attack, dirty 20.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth attack, 26.
Yep.
Fifth attack, natural 20.
Owie. So, yeah, this is Hector all over again, because this is how he fucking died. To some monstrosity
Okay, so
that dozen heads.
so three hits, 1 crit. Here we go. I'll do the regular ones first. 7 piercing,
Half to 3.
9 piercing,
Half to 4.
11 piercing,
Half to 5.
and here is the crit.
Owie.
16 piercing.
Half to 8. Ow. That fucking hurt.
Ignore these. I just want to see what's going on. Okay. Just want to make sure. All right. I will delete that. Okay. That was its turn. I'm going to move around to get out of this shit here. Whoops, too far. Actually, no. It's gonna come right here. Actually, let me see. Yeah. Yep, right there is where we're gonna go. All right. Milli Vanilli.
Millie is going to see it approach closer. She's had a real heck of a time with this thing, so she does not want to be anywhere near it. So she's just gonna kind of scoot her way through at half movement. Get close to Resig. And then she's going to cast Cure Wounds. Yeah. To the 4th level. And because Beacon of Hope is up, I actually don't need to roll it because it is maxed. So
41
8
points.
times 4 is, yeah.
What?
8. Wait, there's some
No,
plus in there.
37.
Yeah, it's plus 4.
What's your ability
37?
modifier?
So 36, I think.
36, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just rolled it so I could see what the plus was. I couldn't remember.
Yes. Thank you. I was a little bit bloody.
Oh, I have to kill Millie.
And that's gonna be the end of Millie's turn.
All right, Resig, it's your turn as you get struck 4 times. One of them like biting into a vital area. Those wounds are just as quickly healed up as Millie touches your back quad, and you feel yourself reinvigorated for the fight.
All right. Still don't have anything for advantage, so I will just take out the war pick and just start batting at the heads to still try and keep his attention on me. 25 to hit on the first one.
Yep.
And 18 on the second one.
18 also hits.
Awesome. So first hits. Goes much
Give me damage separately.
12 points on the first one. And 6 on the second.
Okay, so 18. Strike into it twice, battering into its heads as it writhes around. You watch as you shower yourself again with blood, as this thing is now bloodied.
I'm going to take one step to the side to try and basically impose myself between it and Millie.
Okay.
Millie appreciates that.
That's what Resig do.
Okay. My creature's dead. Merc. Can you get there?
We rise. We
All
move.
rise, chicken.
Remember, you can move a half move and get there.
You
That's right.
cannot stop me. The
Yes, I
train
can.
moves.
I can because you're poisoned and you have disadvantage on ability checks.
That's a skill check.
Yeah. You have disadvantage on skill checks and attack rolls. So go ahead and
Wait, I thought it was ability checks.
poison is an ability check, which is what you're
Ability
doing.
checks and attack rolls. No, I'm doing a skill check. This is a skill.
Shut up.
I'm good to go, right?
No.
Damn it.
As much as I should allow it, just so you can actually do some, this is quite comical to me. Hey!
Or just
He's
determined.
moving! Determination!
I have 15 feet of movement and it's 10 feet away. Get in hammer range. Now these have a disadvantage. Everything has disadvantage. Actually, these go at normal because Resig hit it.
Yep.
Get him! Before the result is declared, I will use the Channel Divinity to make that 25, because I don't know how much it will take.
Alright, that'll hit.
It probably was hitting at a 15. 7 points of damage.
You'll never know.
Swing dose. 25.
Oh, did you roll that with disadvantage? Oh wait,
No.
never mind. You're good. You're good. Because the resting is canceling that out. 25 hits.
Get him! For 10 points of damage.
All right, this thing is looking bloody, but he's still standing. And now I got so many morsels to attack next round.
I contributed! I dealt actual lethal damage!
Hooray! Adelaide, it's your turn.
I'll move my moonbeam onto it again, please.
All right. How far can you move it?
120 feet.
No,
Wait.
that's the casting range.
Oh, sorry. 30 feet? 60 feet.
Okay, so I imagine you're gonna put it right back on the middle of this thing.
Yeah.
Con save. Fail. 8.
Perfect. That's 10 points of radiant damage.
All right, do me a favor and target that guy,
A day.
because you've been killing the beast that's already dead. People are starting to get concerned. All right.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Zurag, what you gonna do with all that junk?
I guess he'll clear it so he can move up there unabated.
Okay, sounds good.
Route.
Coward's route. Is it there or just back one?
You're gonna want to go back one.
No, I can't move myself.
You son of a bitch.
I know. Sorry.
You're good. I'm gonna say these bones are pretty huge. They're gonna give it a little bit of a bonus, just cause.
Okay. Well,
I just gotta survive. Just gotta survive. Survive.
I mean,
uh,
Zurag's coming at you, so that might be a tall order to survive.
Yeah, I need
You might
Zurag to
have an
roll
auto
really
check.
shitty. 'That'll hit.
16. Normal damage.
Just roll shitty
Ooh.
dams.
25 points of damage.
You slice off one of its head. It goes flying
Oh, it's
through
only
the
got 4
air and
attacks now.
splats down. Yep.
Second attack. Aim for another head.
21
21.
hits. Survive!
Oh, 29 points of damage. Another one.
Finish him.
I'd like to think all the heads were coming at him at the same time. He just makes a big lashing swing, takes them all out.
Big lashing swing. Shoot, shoot, shoot. The heads fly into the air. Thud all around you guys. There's just a fountain of blood as this thing rides around. I'm gonna give it one death save. Natural 20. It comes back with one head, and I get to make a fucking last stand. So that's a 5.
As it burns in the
So-
moonbeam.
So it just begins to disintegrate in the moonbeam. Sparkles and blood are littered all around you guys. The 2 beasts beneath the keep lie dead at your feet. Congratulations. You are now out of combat.
Before we end, can I utilize my beacon of hope one more time?
Sure. So that was its turn. Now it's your turn.
Amelia's going to target herself and second level cure wounds on herself.
Okay.
20
Sweet,
HP.
sweet HP. Don't know why I rolled.
All right. Resig.
if this thing is still potentially twitching and moving, I'll just smash down on it with the war pick into whatever heads remain.
Okay, coup de grace it. Now you guys are out of combat.
Merc
There is a rumbling that starts to shake all around you guys, and you hear like thousands upon thousands of whispers as you feel just this spectral wind start to whip up around you, start to rise up through from the ground to the ceiling and disappear, and then you feel a moment of peace, and then collective voices can be heard booming from up above from the keep. It is done. We have been released. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna tell everybody that I hit something hard inside that other monster, and I might need help getting it out.
Melee is going to respectfully go into the corner and attempt to throw up.
Ressig has a few more seconds of this bigness. I will go over and help pull the chest out of the middle of this thing.
All right. Easily enough with the help of Zurag, Merc, and whoever else is helping, you guys are able to pull this rather hefty chest outside of this creature's body. It is covered in the same goo that Zurag is, but it is a sturdy chest upon which rests a heavy iron lock.
We don't get the sense like this place is coming down, right?
It doesn't feel like that. The tremors have stopped and it feels rather calm.
Okay.
We didn't get much of a warning from those guys above that there was two things. See, they were assholes to begin with. I don't know why they were giving me such trouble.
After she gets all that out of her stomach, she's gonna come back and just be like, I think the ceiling burst it.
Adelaide is collecting bones that's around.
Merc will look- Good.
Adelaide, as you're going around collecting some bones, a lot of these are way too large for you to even try to get into a bag of holding. But give me a medicine check.
Medicine. There's medicine. There's... It is a 19.
Okay, so as you're like going around gathering and you're looking at this creature that came from the ceiling, it looks like it's a combination of multiple animals, as if this other creature replicated these things into one gelatinous form.
Gross.
Merc will actually look at Adelaide if she's looking like she's trying to figure out how to get the bones out of that thing. And he'll go, well, I've been meaning to do this since we came down here. And he's just gonna, like, look over at it and, like, kind of just, like, as he vomits acid at it. Like, Team America style.
God, that's awful.
That is way bigger than it should be. That is not the right template.
I was about
No
to say,
worries.
they upgraded the dragon born breath. That's the thing.
Okay.
Free up
So
some
as Adelaide and Merc work on grabbing bones, Millie tries to purge herself of the gunk that entered into her mouth, and Ressig and Zurag pull out this heavy chest.
Do we have anyone who's good at opening locks? I don't remember.
Merc will effect. They gave us a key.
Oh, yes.
I forgot about that.
Same.
I forgot about that, even though now I remember Vader telling us in the recap that we got a key. So
Merc's like, the
good
narrator
on
told
all
us.
of us. Good on all of us, there,
Narrator.
guys.
Mark was the one that climbed up on the table and took it in the first place. I would hope
Yep.
he would
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, he's got it then, right?
Yeah.
So Merc tosses the key over to you, or whoever has it. He tosses it over. You slide it in. It's a little gunked up, but with a little elbow grease, you're able to open the lock and then open the chest. Inside, you find a grayish sack that seems to be stitched together with a leathery texture to it. But it does not seem to be leather as you pick it up. It seems to be more so like a dull green skin. But inside there is 600 gold pieces. Moving that aside, you find an actual leather pouch that seems to hold about 6 gems that are worth 50 gold pieces each.
What kind of gems?
Just gems. Your standard lapis lazuli and amethyst and all that. No diamonds. I just gave you a big one.
They're actually anti-diamonds. If they come in contact with a diamond, they take it over.
Yep.
Big fan
Uh,
touching my dime.
And then I would like either Zurag or Ressig to roll me a D3, please.
Oh,
Go
do
for
it.
it.
Huh?
I said go for it.
All right. That is a 3.
3. Okay. Now, Zurag, Millie, and Ressig roll me a D100.
What, 52 for Zureg?
99. Wow.
54 from me.
Reroll Millie.
$70 even.
Okay. Zurag, you find a potion that has a cloudy green fluid. And if you uncork it, it kind of smells of the sea. And you see that there's a bubble floating in it that takes the shape of like a jellyfish. Millie, you find a jar that's about 3 inches in diameter. And it has like this thick salve inside of it. Roll me a D4. This has this is known as Kyodom's ointment. This one has 4 doses in it. If you let's see, can I?
Baseball.
Gotcha. I'm gonna post it in the Discord chat for you.
You drop.
And then Sylvan, you rolled a 99.
Yep.
A 99. All right, you find a looks to be like a slender rod with like a almost like a light bulb towards the end of it that breaks up the shaft. It looks like some sort of wand.
I don't believe anyone has the ability to identify things, if memory serves.
No, but with some time, your magic user could potentially tell you what that is. Now, one more thing. Adelaide, roll me just a d20. Before you do, call odds or evens. I didn't hear what you said.
She said evens.
Even. 13.
Okay. 13. Merc, same thing for you.
Odds and let's get that right. Yeah.
Okay. That is all you guys find in the chest.
Do I collect any bones? No.
You sure do. Roll me a d100.
Oh, that's a 14.
Alright, I'll make a devil's bargain with you. You can either take this amount here, we'll round it up to 20, or you can spend a couple days here collecting bones, and I'll give you the amount you need.
Are we in a hurry to leave? Yes. I'll
We
just
can
take the
always
20.
find a way to get them a message saying we'll be a little late.
Zurag ain't waiting.
Yeah, I'll just take the 20. I don't want
Alright.
just cause.
Okay. Just know that this deal will not be offered again.
How many does she need?
He's like 1,000.
She needs 1,000 and she has 390.
I don't remember
Zurag,
what
we
did to
can
get
wait
the
a couple of days.
Oh, we can't.
Yes,
this was
we
a
can.
couple of days coming here.
Well, we
No,
had a
we was-
buffer. We had a
Yeah.
buffer of.
We had a
days.
buffer, yeah.
Is this how many? So is it going to be a literal couple of days, or is it going to be a figurative couple of days?
But this is also
It'll be
stop number
2
one.
in-game.
Yeah, we've only just
We
started.
have 3 more weeks, at least, of travel, and many more stops to make.
Plus,
I vote with Adelaide.
I'd imagine Zurag doesn't want to stay here for a couple days while he's still covered in this crap.
Well, we can go and wash ourselves.
That's
Can I roll persuasion?
I mean,
You
you're
gotta
rolling
speak
against your party.
persuasively.
Yeah,
What?
give him the spiel.
The spiel.
It's group democracy right now.
I mean, you can stay here. I'll leave.
No, Zurag, we can split the party, and if I collect all these bones, we might have another creature that will be traveling with us. That might help us.
What's the deal with the bones? I know what we need them, I just don't remember what we need them for.
No, Vader said that I can get a cool creature if I have 1,000 bones.
Okay.
Merc is gonna go, lad, it's the girl's life quest.
Just
Thrag's gonna start
it's
growing
true.
his tail, cutting it off, giving it to her, cutting it off.
Really is not okay with this.
I will, out of character, I will say, Vader said you get a cool creature. That just means that some horrible monstrosity made of bones and teeth is going to come into existence. He didn't say whether it was going to be friendly.
I mean, why would I get a cool creature?
I don't
Why would
think
it
Vader
not be
would
cool?
punish the reward for
Yeah.
collection.
That's a lot of effort just to be like yoinked away.
Just like,
Yeah.
be like, yeah, you get something awesome. I'll punch you in the face. What that fucking
A
sweet.
good old dick
How-
twist.
Did you think I
How
would give
awesome.
you joy in life? That's not how this works.
We have a long way to go and probably a lot more fighting to do. I think we'll find a lot of bones between here and there.
Collecting bones is not easy. Have you tried doing it?
I've
I've been
most
helping
of
her.
the
It's
time.
very hard.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, I really should be punishing you guys with times and removing these bones instead of just hand waving it. It really should be taking you hours to be defleshing bones.
Exactly.
Throw him on the fire.
Just
Hey, Merch,
How many-
Merch got a
how
ready
many-
supply of acid now.
what do you think that Adelaide does when we're sitting around the campfire? She's just there with a jar full of bugs and like lowering bones into it. And just,
Takes a long
Yeah,
time.
bugs take a long time to eat flesh. But wait, how many days do we have to stay here for me to get all the rest?
2
of
days.
bones?
2 days.
2 days. We
On
have
top
plenty of
the
time.
fact that you need to heal, because it's nighttime right now, and I'm sure you're gonna want to sleep and heal. So then 2 days after that.
I will ask out of character, are we gonna be like hard role playing the 2 days, or is it gonna be more of a you're in town?
Depends on y'all. Adelaide will be collecting bones.
I want to go to the store.
I vote because it finishes Adelaide's quest. It is a done.
Yeah.
This is something.
Theoretically, it
Even
would save us time
pursuing-
later.
Yes.
meanwhile, we're like half a day from where Resic believes his parents might be or possibly be dead. He's not fucking waiting.
It's alright.
You always
you don't
split the
wanna waste
party.
any time.
Alright, what if Devil's bargain? Adelaide doesn't rest tonight, and she spends all night collecting bones. And
No.
then we go to. Okay.
I have made my bargain. I have made my terms. Accept them or don't.
Yeah, do not alter it further.
Pray I do not alter it further.
Man, I want to do it so bad. Yeah, Merc will kind of sit down on one of the bigger bones, rests his hammer, and he goes, well, I figure if you leave, we'll have to catch up with you.
Yeah,
Let's
just head
ask Puppy
Resig and
Dog
Zurag
guys.
back into the woods. Check and see all. There's quick peep, see if parents are dead,
Yeah.
and
Quick adventure, 10 minutes in and out.
yeah, well, yeah.
After that, you'll
Control
be
that situation.
yeah, you'll be back by the next day. It's half a day's travel, and you check
Yeah,
and
you
you
go-
come back.
Go to Barbara's house, kill Philip, grab Liz, swing by the Winchester, grab a pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
Yep.
It's such a good movie.
It is.
Kill the queen. Oh, man. the fucking jukebox.
Well, we don't have to make our decision right now because at the very least you do need to rest. So you guys want to get out of this this whole death hole?
Yeah.
30 minutes later,
guess.
Merc comes crawling out through the muck because he can't walk through it.
Yeah. Merc dies from falling damage. Just falls and $1 million babies himself on a rock. So after some time clearing a path, you guys make it to the hole where your rope is dangling down. We climbing?
Yep.
All right. Athletics from everybody with advantage because of the rope.
So straight athletics check.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 2 things over here. All right.
21.
26.
18.
I'm going to guidance myself. Athletic.
17 for Adelaide.
$18.
Okay. Yeah, it technically should have been flat for our poison people.
Well, I got 18
but
twice.
yeah, I'm Murky did it flat, so everything's good. You guys hoist your way up there. Finally get to the top. No, there is no template.
Or
As you guys-
wants to say.
As you guys come out, the door that closed and locked now opens up, and the air up here feels more inviting than it did. It's still stagnant and still smells of decay, but it doesn't feel as oppressive as it once did. Come, champions. Come here. You hear that collective voice coming from the dining area.
Let's start slowly walking.
Just in case. Merc will ask Millie if he can borrow that ointment.
Sure, she'll hand it over.
Do we want to use 2 uses just in case there's another fight
Save it.
out of character? Okay.
Save it.
Do you want to borrow it still, or do you want me to hold on to it?
You can hold on to it.
You guys come out into the dining hall, and just like the night in the forest when you defeated the Hunt Lords, you see their specters floating there in a row. Kind of like in almost like a triangle formation. The center one rising a little higher than the other sets of 2 that adorn both its sides. You have freed us from our imprisonment by slaying the beast and claiming our treasure. We thank you, warriors, and we bestow upon you this keep as an additional prize. May it serve you well in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Adelaide is in
She's
the back.
not allowed.
Hold on,
She's not
Adelaide's in
allowed
the
here.
back like, Rasik, do not open your mouth. Do not say anything. Shut up.
You hear them
I like
like
to picture she
you
just
see-
got his mouth.
You see them just kind of like disregard and just like look out and just kind of into nothing. Amaranth, come here. And then coming from down outside, you see this dwarven man. Adelaide, you would recognize him as he comes in. Yes, my lords. You have new charges. Meet the new Hunt Lords of Noanar's Hold. You will serve them for eternity. Yes, my lords, with pleasure. And he's like, got like one eye is bigger than the other, and like one eye barely opens. He's hunchbacked, and he's just like, he comes over to you, and he starts grabbing your hands and like kissing his, and his hands are filled like filthy, and just like grimy. And as soon as he touches them, like even though you just came up from this pit, it feels like he's adding an extra layer of filth onto you, and he smells horrible. Do you guys want a spider leg? He bites into it. They're fresh.
Bailey's gonna be like, do you need help?
Psychiatrically, yes. I live to serve you, my lords. And he bows to you, and like his like shitty comb over toupee like flips forward a bit, and then as he stands back up, it rests back onto his head.
Merc is gonna reach out, grab both of his shoulders, look him deep in the eyes, and go.
You have a hard time because they're looking different
Oh, yeah.
directions.
Oh yeah, but he's gonna do his best. He's gonna look him. He's gonna go. Turn off every fucking trap in this building.
Right away, my lords. I shall return. And he disappears down the hall, and like a moment later, you just hear like, oh, no, I got it! I'm having trouble with the cube! Don't worry! Nobody worry about me, I'm fine! Oh, it burns! Oh,
Millie's
he's
gonna
back.
panic, run out of the room, and go check and see if he's okay.
Merc's gonna grab
He's
Millie's shoulder and go, either the traps are gone or he is. We win either way, stop.
He's in the process of like shoving a door shut where you see like this like like gelatinous ooze is trying to like come around. He's like, no, you're fine. Yeah, don't worry, miss. I've got it. I've got it. I'm fine. He's all like singed and burnt to shit. But he takes some time to go do all that. There's only one thing to do, and that is bind you to this keep. Present your arms.
Question.
Hold
Yeah.
up.
Bind us to the keep? Like you can't go away?
This will take place when your spirit leaves your corporeal forms. May it be many years in the future,
Well,
except for
get
you.
if we get better
I hope
warnings
you
about when
I'll be
there's
trucking
trouble coming, then maybe we'll last longer. But if you would have told us there was 2 monsters, that would have been helpful.
Would it have made a difference?
Did you know about the second one? Or did that one get freaky with something else down there?
The creature had the ability to duplicate other creatures it ingested. We knew this was a possibility. We knew not what would lie down there, if anything.
You know what? You're not helpful. You could have asked us to free you from your imprisonment. That would have been much easier. And you could have told us there were 2, that way we could fight tactically.
Those were not the terms of the deal.
Mm.
Neither ours that we made here, or the deal we made with you.
Sounds like you got a pretty bad deal.
Sounds like you like to complain.
Merc is just gonna also ask, I killed the last owner of this weapon. It's not gonna bound their spirit to this place, yes?
No. It'll bind your spirit.
And if a god has a claim on it?
Well, I guess that's your problem.
Throws the hammer on the table.
Well, you're
Anybody
welcome
else
for
present
helping.
arms?
Ressic will step up. Just because you're assholes doesn't mean I'm gonna not perform a task.
Good. Perhaps you could perform one last one for us.
See,
It is a simple task, and a task only you can complete.
if you tell me to shut up, it's not gonna work.
No. We will simply ask that you go find the nearest well and fall down it.
See, I
Do
was
you
gonna-
accept this quest?
See, I was gonna tell our dragonborn friend here that in thanks for the gift of this keep and a title that you've bestowed on all of us, I was gonna ask if he would perform some last rites on whatever's left of your sorry carcasses. But now I can say, go fuck yourself. But I'll still present my weapon for you.
Very well. Do so with silence.
Can't do it, sorry. It's a curse.
how does-
I've been cursed by evil bitch queen that looked kind of like your mother, but
Oh, you clearly have been cursed, and I'm sure that curse will come to reap its rewards from your flesh in the near future.
How does it work if I don't like use a weapon most of the time? Do I just lay the weapon out that I have, or do I have to lay my like spell stuff, or what the heck? is
Present
going
your
on?
grime-covered hands. Everybody put your hands in the middle. Let's go team
Go
on
team!
5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you go team, you watch as there lights from them and pillars of light start to take up around them, and you watch as their spectral form begins to fade and begins to swirl into motes of light as they begin to spin around each of you, and you feel yourself being wrapped up in spiritual energy. You are now bound to the Noanar's hold. You now have the title of Hunt Lords. And I need to roll something for Ressic's case here. Odds or evens?
odds.
I rolled a 19. You feel your weapon take on magical properties.
One of them is in it.
Oh no.
That would be
Is
beautiful.
it sentient now?
It talks the
They
entire
just hate
time.
each other the entire game.
I don't think any one of them would have wanted to.
Nope. But as they fade, they once again thank you. And you feel like this keep is finally at rest. You guys are now the Hunt Lords of Noanar's Hold. You have a keep and a manservant named Amrath.
Can Adelaide tell the manservant to collect me some bones?
No.
Well, once he gets back from disarming all of the traps, Amarath, was it?
Yes, my lord. What is thy bidding?
Turn on some lights and clean this shithole up. It needs to look presentable to living people,
How do you spell
not
his
the
name?
dead.
Real quick too. Do you mind if we call you Jeeves? I think you look like a Jeeves.
You may call me what you wish.
You're Jeeves now.
So shall it be. Jeeves, at your service, my lords. I will call the electric company. We might need a deposit to get the electricity on.
Light the torches at least.
Ah, yes. As you wish.
Are you the only one here?
Well, no. You are.
Oh, can I
Servant
get a list of
lines.
every monster we have on roster now? Whenever you had a
Yeah.
chance.
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Well, we ran
Guardians.
into spiders in the pantry. You have a
Right.
gelatinous cube somewhere.
Oh, yes.
What else?
As far as I know, that's it.
Do we want to get rid of the gelatinous cube before we go to bed?
If I could find a ring of gelatinous cube riding, that'd be cool. It exists.
And move 5 feet per round? I guess you
Yeah.
would have moved better than you did downstairs.
I would. I would have advanced menacingly towards them.
Does our manservant look too banged up from what he was doing? Does Millie need to
Yeah,
like
he's pretty
tap
messed
him
up.
back into health?
He's pretty messed up.
Millie's gonna go over there and give him a pity cure.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
Why are you wasting the good stuff on him?
Just touching him makes you feel even dirtier than you are.
Oh, I thank you, my mistress. You're so kind.
You are to shower.
What is that?
Clean your clothes and yourself.
I've worn the same jeans for 35 years.
I'm
That's the
going to
problem.
town and I will buy you a new outfit tomorrow.
Maybe like 5 new outfits.
Yes.
Oh, you're
So
too
you can wash them.
kind, too kind, yes. Yes, I will wear these.
Yes. We're gonna make our home or our keep and you presentable.
So, you bathe. You wear clean clothes. You wash this keep. You clean it up. And you keep the lights burning.
They don't have to be on
Righto.
all of the time. You can turn them off at like when you go to bed and stuff when we're not here, you know.
Oh, thank God. The lights burn my eyes.
Get used to it.
Also, do we pay you? Feels
Oh,
like we
yes.
don't pay you.
No, you must pay my retainer. The contracts are all here. And he goes and gets them out of this drawer. And they're all signed by the previous hunt lords, but you see there's little like lien holders signature lines at the bottom.
If we can just manage this, I stay on for a simple price of 10 gold per month.
It will feed him. This is good.
I'm gonna really read this contract. Merc knows his contracts.
All right, give me intelligence.
Merc
Can
doesn't
I
know his
assist him?
contracts. I'm still poisoned, so let's get that disadvantage rolling.
You found our weakness. Anything involving intelligence rolls.
Oh, it's gonna give him help. Can I?
Can I use history with that?
No.
Okay.
Standard contract.
You sign here, and then you sign here. Initial here.
Is no one else gonna look this over?
Rezik doesn't know anything about contracts.
I don't either.
Do we have any obligation to learn the rest of the hold? Or just the keep?
You may rule it as you wish.
The town?
The other hunt lords made sure that the beasts of the wild stayed away from this area.
Oh, fuck. Well, people might be getting a little bit
So,
upset.
remember how we thought about waiting here a few days? I'm just gonna suggest again, we spend 2 days sorting our shit out here. Thing is, we just all magically bound ourselves to the keep.
And took away the town's protectors from the wilderness around.
Indeed.
Just arm Jeeves.
Seems to be good
Go
with
get
that
him, buddy.
gelatinous cube.
I'm a pacifist.
Not anymore, you're not.
You're literally
Righto.
carrying 2 swords, Jeeves. I've seen your sprite.
Pay no attention to my sprite. It is inaccurate. It's just my stat block.
That revenant that we just had to deal with, can it handle some of that?
It didn't want to be here. It was
it'll-
tortured here
But by different people.
by the Hunt Lords, which is now
Different
us.
people.
We have the remains of that guy. I believe that Merc was going to attempt.
He's getting a
something with him.
ceremony.
Yeah. I think we need to do that with any remains we find in here that are still intact. So,
Geez, my good sir. Do we have any incense on hand?
Yes, we do. 1 second.
He
Is it-
hobbles away.
is it in the room
Hey,
with the
come-
gelatinous cube?
No, why would I store it there? I'm not stupid.
The room with the 30 gargoyles.
Yes. I will return.
He comes back, and the incense that he hands you is so bad. It looks like it's been just sitting and collecting dust and mold for hundreds of years.
Smell it. Really fragrant.
Yeah.
Delicious, don't you think? Here, it's yours.
He shoves it into your hands and just covers your hands in just mold.
Millie's just like, it's already bad enough, and she'll just gently pat him on the shoulder and be like, good boy.
As you lift your hand from his shoulder, there's like strands of goo that stay attached for a bit and then just snap back to him.
Ah, my mistress thinks I've done good.
We need prestidigitation. Just be
I'm
gone,
surprised Billy doesn't
Satan!
have it.
It doesn't look like prestidigitation would even help this man. He needs a good physical scrubbing.
Can we just go kill him and take him to the Dryad and be like, can you just make a new one?
He doesn't want that in her waters.
No, she doesn't.
I don't wish that on her. She saved us. Merc doesn't feel like he owes anybody anything ever, but no, that's too mean.
It's like, I don't like this model. Can we trade it in and get a different one? So we have a keep with a cube and a dead guy who's gonna come back.
We
Do
have
want
a
to deal with that
contract.
before we go to sleep, or do we want to do that in the morning?
Oh, we're gonna have to do it in the morning. I have to grind the silver.
The cube, or are we just gonna leave it locked in a room and never go in that room?
At least for now.
Okay.
Can we feed it the spiders? So that we don't deal with those?
Yeah. Well, I believe Jeeves is helping with that because he was eating the spider parts.
Yeah, he's
when
gotta
he
eat
came in the
something.
room. So,
Yeah, I've had these bad boys on the smoker since you descended down into the hole.
Well, legally speaking, Jeeves, those were our kills, so we're gonna take that out of this man's rent.
The finders keepers.
We found them and killed them, yes.
Yes, and you left them there on the floor. I was eating them.
No, we left them in our pantry, which you then stole from us.
No.
It says
You did
right
not
here, out
own
of
it.
the pantry, motherfucker.
You did not own them at this time. They are mine. The other hunt lord said I could have it. Ah.
He's like holds like a little dagger up. He's like,
Any of the spiders you find. Okay.
What happened to pacifist?
He must really like spider.
Well, so then to bed. Is there
Do we
places
sleep
to
in our
sleep?
keep,
No.
or do we sleep in the inn?
I'm going back to the inn.
I think
You
I
can
think
sleep
Je-
here.
I think
Millie is
Jeeves
not
has a lot of
staying
work.
here.
Also, we should go get our rope that we left in that cavern.
I'll go pick that up, shove it in the bag of holding. Well,
See you in the morning, Jeeves.
so are we going to remain to fix our current situation now that we're responsible for a whole town?
The good news is if it is a whole ass town, we might be able to send people to some places. In theory.
If we take the town and push it somewhere else.
Just put it on a sled.
When they said we
and
could
start
have the
pushing it
keep,
around.
I was 100% like, oh, it's an instant keep. We can just throw this bitch down. No, it's a physical location.
yeah.
It's real estate, baby.
No. Before we go to bed or anything, I'm going to give the wand that I found to Millie and see if she can figure out what it is.
I'll take a gander. I'm assuming an Arcana check.
It's gonna take some time. So like you're gonna have to spend. Hey, you're gonna have to spend some time. So if you're to sit here at the keep, we can do it that way, or you guys are going back to the inn.
I think we're going back to the inn.
Going back.
Greg, he's trying to clean
Is there
himself.
snow on the ground outside?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to go outside and immediately lay down and just start rolling around like a dog in the snow. I'm just like, it's anything, please. Make it go away.
It doesn't. You just get frosted, like a donut. And now you're wet and cold. So you guys leave your new keep,
I'm bringing the
Tasking-
contract with me.
tasking Jeeves to. Well, he's not gonna start work until you guys sign it. So if you guys haven't all signed it, he's not doing anything.
If
Not
any of you
knowing.
guys want to read it, you can. Merc says it's alright.
Ressig would believe Merc. He'd sign it.
Really would
Zurag
like
probably can't read, so.
I would like some time to take a look.
As long
at
as your intelligence is above an 8, you can read.
it.
It's a 10, but. I guess what is it written in? Is it just common? Or is it something else?
Yeah. That's common.
I feel like our resident get out of jail free card that is Adelaide somehow managing to escape her problems all of these years should be entered on the intelligence check to figure out what this thing says.
I can probably do that, but I'm not very intelligent.
I've got an 11.
Same here. Same here.
There
Oh,
we go.
well, it's a 16.
Looks like a standard contract.
Nothing
There you
sus.
go. Doesn't look
Sucks.
like anything.
It just entails various feudal obligations and stuff, right? Pretty standard.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty standard.
Means we own a bunch of people now. That's kind of crazy. Serfs, I
No.
mean, right?
You don't own anybody except for Jeeves.
One Jeeves, please.
So
That's
So
gonna-
everybody signs it?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. As the last person signs it, it kind of slices your thumb a bit. A little bit of blood drops on it. He's like, oh, don't worry about that. I'll take that. And then he disappears into the keep.
I'll get the cleaning.
I don't like that smirk.
And you guys go back to the White Hart Inn, whereas you open the door, all covered in all sorts of nastiness.
Oh, we have a rope.
Yeah, we climbed out of the bedroom window and we
You're
climbed
gonna go
in.
back in through the window?
They think we
Okay.
went to bed.
They'll never know.
Alright, so you climb back up through the window.
We got rope back.
Merc's room's a mess.
I think everyone's a mess because we're all covered in goo.
Yep. So the washing accommodations here are one person at a time. You maybe can fit two people in the wash tub at once if you want to double up. But you will find that the water gets quite grimy quite quickly.
Take one at a time because we're really gross.
Let's
Ain't no way in
let's
hell
roll for
Ressig-
initiative.
I was about to say, ain't no way in hell Ressig is sharing a tub in his current circumstance.
Let's roll for initiative. See who gets. Just roll a d20. Highest gets to go first.
Are we actually rolling initiative? or
Rolling!
No, just roll a d20.
Merc will sit there and go, I don't even know what's wrong with everybody. Why is everybody in such a hurry?
Okay, so it
goes
looks
first.
like Millie is going first.
Millie calls dibs.
She ran from the keep all the way to the inn, just out in front.
Merc's like
This is
using
the
his water
fastest-
skin. He's just like bird bathing. He's like, it's fine.
She's like borderline casting haste on herself just to get there first.
So, as you get into this tub, feel the warm water lifting off the grime from your skin. You kind of relax a bit, feeling the warm water sink into your muscles. Steam begins to fill up the room. Its ambient temperature is colder than the bath, so the steam gets thick. And as you were just relaxing there, washing yourself off, you hear a whisper come to the back of your mind. It is not a malevolent whisper, but it seems to be in distress, and it's calling out to you. Daughter. What's your mom's name?
I do not remember.
Me either.
I think it was like
Mom?
Yeah.
it's
Daughter
been a
of
long
Mom.
time. Here is our
Susan B. Anthony.
It's pronounced Doctor.
I think it began with
Why-
an I.
Either way, you hear daughter of insert name here. Alexo. You must hurry, as time is running short. Somebody waits in the balance. Somebody waits for you. And your eyes roll to the back of your head and begin to shine. And the bathroom light, like the bathroom alights with this glowing light, and you are thrust from this, like your incorporeal form, Your out of body is pulled across many landscapes into this frigid range of mountains. And once again, you spiral towards the top of the peak into this cave that rests up high. And inside, you are sat before the statue of this serpent-like creature with angelic wings. And its eyes begin to glow the same as yours. And then you are snapped back into the bathroom as Zurag is banging on the door, telling you to hurry up.
In 2 hours.
I'll be out in a minute. Gosh. So, frozen mountaintops, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I know sheet. Go. I have it.
So you remember the last time you did divination, something was calling you towards that way. This time it seemed a little bit more distressed.
Well, I'll finish up in the bath, get my clothes as clean as I can get them, throw on what I would assume is my nightwear, and grab everything else and just head out and be like, try to clean it up a little bit so it's not so terrible when Zurag comes in. Shame and all. And then head out and be like, it's yours. Good luck.
Zurag, as you walk in there, you see that Millie did try to clean up as much as she could, but there is a ring around the tub so thick.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna make it clean. He's not gonna do a wonderful job, but he's gonna be pretty quick about it.
Everybody else takes their baths. And what are we retiring for the night? Anything you guys want to discuss before going to bed? It's pretty late at night right now. So to get a full 8 hours, you guys will be waking up probably closer to noon.
Merc will do some evening prayers, but that's about it.
Yeah, if we're not gonna discuss anything, we'll probably just go into bed.
Yeah, I think we're all tired and have had enough of what's happened. We can always talk in the morning. We've got a bunch of errands to run anyway.
Okay. Everybody falls asleep.
I don't know why I don't like the way you said that. I'm technically not asleep. Trance for me. Weird experience still for him.
Whatever, nerd. No. Yeah, you're still not quite used to the fact that your body seems to recover in less time, and you're not really like experience sleep like you used to. But everybody gets their long rest.
My favorite button.
Well, remember, make sure you are marking your die before you. If you used any hit die, remember you're only getting a certain amount back. You're only regaining a certain amount of hit points back. Yada yada yada.
And it's your half your level. It's something to do with con, right? Half your con mod?
Plus half your level.
Before I go to bed, I'll do my nighttime routine of casting mage armor at longer duration.
I'll allow it.
Does anybody need healing before we go to sleep?
Too late for that.
Yes, you did it. Okay.
Can I heal myself before I go to sleep?
Nope.
Come on! Every time I ask you something, you say no.
Gotta call it before I say I got a long rest.
Alright, fine.
Trying to make this hard for you guys.
So I get one hit. What? I get one hit die back?
Dice.
You get one. You recover your con score plus half your level, rounded down, for how much HP you recover back, and then you get half of your con modifier and hit dice back.
So you get one hit dice, and then your total would be 18 hit points healed.
Oh, yeah,
You were
then
correct,
I'm
write
at.
down.
Now I should do this too. Fixed it.
Would you?
Really, Zarak?
Hmm?
Unto Lord.
Yeah, Merc did it too. He just put it in the front.
Oh, there it is.
Gotta remember my title.
Well, as early as we don't rise, I'll head down to whatever common room situation is in this inn and find somebody who works here.
It's the one guy.
I believe I have his name somewhere, but I don't know where.
Roll me a D100. And his name is Avgar Philroy.
Hey, Phil boy.
Alright. Yeah, you come downstairs and you look outside, and it looks like there are clear skies. No snow falls except for the light flakes that are picked up by the light breeze on the outside. It's just a cold day, and as you come down, Agvar is beginning to stoke the morning fire. He turns around and sees you. Oh, well. Good morning. So you didn't take part in the hunt?
On the contrary, we did, but it went quite differently than we expected. Tell me, sir, is there a shop in this quaint little town of yours? Ours?
We got a bit of a general store. That's about it.
Wonderful. And do you know if anyone in this town likes to collect books?
He just looks at you. He just looks at you. Like, are you serious?
Figured I'd ask.
No. No. Nobody really fancies himself a reader.
It's a shame. Can learn so much from books. I'll find a seat and wait for everyone else to come down.
I think you might be waiting 4 hours.
Well, that's true. Then, after a while, I might actually wander the town then and see what all there is.
Okay.
Looking.
Most of.
to see if
Go ahead.
there's any dwarf. When a dwarf is of descent.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, but remember which one's on the advantage at, and it's not that one. That is a 12.
You make your way around, and it's still quite early. I mean, you only needed 4 hours, so like sun is just beginning to rise when you begin your trek out. So it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people out and about this morning. So you don't see anybody of dwarven descent.
Okay.
You don't know if that's because there's no dwarves here, or if it's just because not everybody's up and at 'em.
Okay. Let's continue to walk around the town and just eventually make my way back to the inn.
Okay. As you make your way back, everybody's up. Cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfuckers.
Cock doo doo, what?
Cock-doo-doo. So you guys convene into the main hall of the White Hart Inn. It is a new day. You are now the proud owners of a keep and a Jeeves. What is it that you would like to do?
Merc will kind of people his hands together and go, a proposition. Interesting proposition I came up with. We don't need to keep this place. We could just sell the contract.
Yeah. Curious, but who do you think's
Fine.
gonna buy it from us?
5 wealthy townfolk. The innkeeper, maybe the shopkeeper, blacksmith.
Counter proposal. We rent out the rooms while we're not there. Have our own little inn.
I don't see Jeeves getting that place clean. Ever.
Counter
People wanting
proposal.
city.
Hire somebody different to clean it up.
I was gonna come down and ask if there's a cleaning service in town.
No. No, there's not.
Are there any peasants looking for work?
This is like a hunting / farming town. What people do live here, farm.
It's winter though.
What people come here, hunt. You could try to get him to go in there. It'd be a persuasion check with disadvantage, and the DC is pretty high because
What if we
they don't want to
offer
go in that.
money?
There's ghosts in there.
It would at least take away the disadvantage, right?
Depends on
If
how
it's
much
like-
money you're offering.
I mean, we just got.
Talk to me. Offer. Try to sell me on this. I
Just
am
got
your
600.
potential employees.
What would people say to offering 50?
50 what?
Gold
Gold.
pieces.
Just 50 gold?
Or we have those gems worth 50 apiece. You can give 1 gem for each person willing to help.
How many gems do we have?
6.
If we get like 6 scullery maids, we could get it relatively clean pretty decently.
I mean, it's gems that we don't have the money, or we potentially don't even have the money anyway, because it's just in gem form.
I'm also going to propose we get the innkeeper in on all this plan doing. And let him know that, yeah, we killed the Huntmasters and we're in charge now. Because it seems like he's kind of the de facto boss here.
Is there, besides the innkeeper and the hunt lords, is there another kind of, because the hunt lords seemed interested in protecting the town. They didn't seem like they were managing the day-to-day operations of this place. So some kind
Right.
of magistrate or some kind of
No.
figure.
This is such a small town. Your officials would either be like somebody who lives in a major city, and comes out here every once in a while, or sends a representative every once in a while, or they're just completely sufficient on their own in some ways. But it's a very small little town.
Gem, 50 gold worth. Up to 6 people. Seems reasonable. Seems excessively generous, but
You may think so, but those gems have to be exchanged, and that would mean that these people would have to travel to a place where they could do it, and they don't know if it's worth 50 gold.
We could just give them the 50 gold and sell the gems and silver.
Yeah.
We might not get the full value of the gems, or we might be down a little bit of it. But
Like, whatever you guys, all of this is going to come to roll. Like, I'm just like counter proposing, or we're countering your
well, I assume
You're
our
off here.
people would be reasonable enough to go like, would a peasant really? Could they convert this gem easy? Probably not.
so cold hard cash. That's what it comes down
It's
to.
gonna be
quiche. We want quiche.
Well, I mean, Resik not much of a cook, but he could probably whip something up. Sure, there's eggs around here somewhere.
Nah, with
Fantasy world.
if you guys are willing to invest in the infrastructure of not only your keep but the town that the Hunt Lords looked after, 50 gold just alone would be a pretty good start. The more you give, the better your town could be.
well.
Um,
If we're willing to invest, what was it, $300 in updating everything, or 300 gold? Sorry.
Mhm.
That'd be pretty good deal, I think, for the town and the keep.
We should establish a steward. Probably someone to manage the place while we're gone. Because we're gonna be gone a lot.
Jeeves.
It's not gonna be Jeeves. Again, that's where I'm kind of leaning towards. Like, it seems like the innkeep kind of is de facto running everything right now. In our contract, do they pay us taxes or do we pay anybody taxes?
you guys would pay like the bigger city. Let me see. Let's go back over to this. So your guys de facto would probably be Tribor.
Hmm.
So,
Which
try-
it's what yeah once it loads, but once it's kind of one of those things like tax man comes, collects taxes from everybody, and then he leaves. You guys could set up a system to where you collected it from your citizens yourself, and then set up with a person or a couple people to then handle that while you're gone.
Yeah, because we could sweeten the pot for people who clean their tax exempt for a year or something. It becomes our money at the problem at the end of the year. You know what I mean? But
Give them a tax break between now and then. Well, I guess we're probably going to
Well-
be here for at least another day or two.
cleaning the hold and fixing the hold gives them a place to run to,
Yeah.
which is important in a medieval society. They get a problem with a monster, they can run inside stout walls.
Yeah, it'll take some time. It'll need to be repaired because there are some turrets and stuff that have been destroyed and whatnot. But
The thing on the map is very large. Is Calling Horns a town or a location? I can't tell because the thing's too
It's the hills north of us.
yeah, it's I can tell you in a minute.
I believe it's these.
No, that's just the Cerberan Hills. That's part of those.
Calling Horns is actually a more of a trailside inn,
Okay.
but it has a little bit of It's a small village.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Adelaide's gonna be like, did you say we're gonna be here for another 2 days?
Some things to straighten out. I would imagine will probably be a little bit of time.
Don't have time for
If you
this.
would like, you may go hunt for bones.
Yes, I'm gonna go hunt for bones in the keep.
I believe we should finish our discussion first.
Yeah, after the discussion.
So,
again, there's two kind of. Let's do the basic proposal. We can sell this contract off. We can just go somewhere and be like, "You want a town? Here
you
you
are
go.
now the Hunt Lord.
You are now the Hunt Lord. This is your problem."
That's not how that
Problem is-
works.
That is
We
not
made
how
a
that
contract with the dead. It's not like Jeeves' contract. We just made contract with dead folk, and there was nothing we signed.
We walk up to them and go, "If you kill all 5 of us, you get to rule a place."
No.
What we do, okay, it's easy. They kill 4 of us, then Millie revives us, then we kill Millie and revive Millie.
How do you intend to revive me?
I haven't got that far yet.
Hopes and prayers, good friend. Hopes and prayers.
I only have 2 diamonds.
So we need to find somebody who's. I mean, the innkeeper is probably busy with being an innkeeper. Is he really gonna make a good steward for the hold?
Well, with the amount of gold, he could hire assisted help. And have time broken up, which is hopefully.
Seems kind of grumpy though.
Everybody here seems grumpy.
Do you think they'd be less grumpy? Or not?
Or they'll just drink themselves to death.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta say screw it. Merc will call over to the innkeep. We killed your old bosses last night, so apparently we're in charge.
Okay.
He just says okay.
Yeah. What does that mean?
We're the owners of and the towns.
And we're going to do things slightly different. Because we're alive, number one. Besides the Hunt Lords, who in this town is a responsible individual? Somebody smart, strong of will, and potentially available for employment.
I'm the only one who runs a business right here. Everybody else runs their farms.
How would you like to be the steward of the hold?
What's it pay?
What do you bring to the table?
Managerial experience.
You have employees? I actually don't know. I
No.
haven't.
No, I don't. Just me.
Is there anyone in this town that needs work?
It's a bit slow for the farmers here during the winter, so I'm sure they would jump at any opportunities to make some corn.
How much do you make
But
here at the
come
inn a year?
harvest season, that's a lot of questions. We don't get lots of people coming here, besides those who like to participate in the hunts. And, well, usually there's not a lot of returns. So we
much
could
do you-
make more.
Oh,
How much did we pay per night? I can't remember.
5 silver or something.
See, yeah.
How much do you pay the taxman at Tribor? We could offer you
15%.
And how much is 15%?
Fucking hate you.
Hey, you gave us a
You
town.
can just say a number, because Merc is basically gonna say, "I'll give you a 3-year lease. We'll just pay your taxes for 3 years, and then we'll
Okay.
revisit this."
I like that.
And you could just tell me a number. If he pays like 50 gold a year, or something.
Yeah, it's definitely not that high. Like
Like,
in
20.
like usually like common people like 2 gold per week is like enough for like the family of like 4. So with him, he probably, well, seeing as he's like that, I'll say he probably makes maybe on a good month 10 gold a month, paid on a quarterly basis.
So he's paying
15% of whatever 30 gold is.
like 2 gold a year.
Do you guys really want? I don't have this on hand, but I will fucking boil it all down if you want the numbers.
Well, no, we'll get like
Okay,
just
so you said about 10 gold per month, right?
10 gold a month. That's
120 gold. So if that's 15%,
15 silver a month.
Let's just say it's 15% based on whatever
18
they
gold
get.
a year. It's 18 gold a year.
yeah.
There you go.
We will give him either 60 gold up front or a 3-year lease.
Which
Okay.
is 54 gold. So you might as well just tell him either that or 60. Not that much difference.
So,
Yeah, I'm basically just rounding up because he probably pays about 20 gold a year.
Yeah.
exciting.
Because he
D&D
is a traveler and
finances.
shit. I fucking love keep doing. Vader gave me a keep. It's like my favorite shit.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go fucking. You know what? No, I'm not. You guys are. You gotta find all of the mechanics and all that stuff for upkeep. I'm just gonna be the tax man that comes every year.
I mean, in one of my games, I realized temples make so much money with the tax the clergy. They're like, I'm like, who likes
Can't
temples?
tax churches.
Everybody gets a temple.
So we hire the guy to be the steward. Pay him
Okay.
60 gold for the whichever he prefers. 60 gold or no taxes for 3 on the inn for 3 years. So he can either get it all up front or actually no. I'd say 75 because the 60 would just cover the inn's taxes. That gives him something personal
Yeah.
for himself.
Then you guys still have to invest in infrastructure.
Yeah, so 75 to him. We'll just call it 75. He can figure out his own fucking taxes for 3 years. Then he has a little bit of change on the side for himself.
I would like to put money into the general store
Mhm.
because if they're a hunting town, they're going to be moving pelts. So I'd like there to be a general store that can actually move these damn pelts. Rather than just like Joe Schmo, I killed a rabbit, who wants to buy a rabbit pelt? Like whenever
Yeah.
somebody enters town.
I mean, it's gonna take time and effort for you guys to coordinate this stuff. And one guy is probably not suited to do all of it.
No.
Well,
Do
we
this.
could probably. The general store is also another business. We could talk to him. Just get all the business owners in on it, like a council.
Yeah, because right now that's what you're dealing with. You have an inn, and then you have a general store. There's no blacksmith. There's no tanner.
Stable.
Well, there would be a tanner. There'd be a tannery, small tannery, and a stable.
So
So.
Three-
let's go
But
get
as
these
far
three
as-
people.
Are we staying here or are we traveling?
I think
Greg
we gotta
wants to
stay
go, but I think we
Just
have
because
to.
we own a town now.
Resig wants to go, but now that they've lumped themselves into this, he wouldn't want to leave these people unprepared for any problems that may arise because of their actions.
Let me also play a little devil's advocate on your shoulder there, Zurag. You have a town now. Maybe you can go intercept your people bring them
Get the
here.
place to live.
Yeah, that's true.
Build forces and have
I mean,
this as a.
They're good
Yeah,
hunters, right?
it's a bait. Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, it's a base that's still farther away from where they want to go, but you also have to go find them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pulling you away from where Shadowtop and where Silvery Moon are. So there's that.
We would have traveled a little bit faster than them, though, right?
They were still picking up when we were leaving.
Yeah, I mean, you guys essentially are traveling around the same speed. I stretched out their overall travel to take in for the fact that they're a larger number.
Yeah, they're traveling as a giant unit. We are a small band.
Because,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna throw this out, Adelaide prepares spells. And I know a druid spell is Animal Messenger.
Yeah, you get Animal Messenger. It's like a level 2 spell, I think.
Or, I don't know if druids get sending. Sending's
No.
perfect.
No, it's a cleric spell.
Sending would be perfect. Clerics, wizards, and bards. Animal Messenger is a 2nd level spell. So you could catch yourself a bird, give it
It
a
only lasts
message.
24 hours, though.
If you cast it at 3rd level or higher, it's 48.
I think it's worth it to even spend the 4th level and just make sure it finds them. They
It's
can't
only-
be more than 3 days away from us, and the message just has to get to them. It doesn't have to. They don't have to reply. We just to be like, "This is from Zurag. We have a town you can stay in."
Yeah, because it's 25 words, I believe. No, it's not
So
limited.
No, I
Delivers
think
the
it's
message.
just.
Any
also
spell above
copy and
3rd
move to
level,
the
it increases
third
by 48. It's not that it increases to 48, it increases by 48 for every spell above
Yeah.
2nd. So that would be
5 days.
It's only
They cover.
At a
They
4th
cover.
level.
They cover 50 miles in 24 hours.
yeah,
it's only been 3 days, right? No.
2. Well, this
that
would
was
be
the
the
third.
third day.
Yeah.
It's been a lot more than that. You guys were. You
I
moved
thought we were keeping track.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
they
they
were
were-
doing a straight line, so they're actually probably relatively close to
Like-
us.
Somewhere
1, 2,
probably in the
3.
Desserin Hills, somewhere in that or Yartar, that area.
Yeah.
And basically one square per day. So
Yeah, I say we throw an Animal Messenger at them. We get them to come here. It's especially healthy for them, 'cause then they can rest and we
Yeah.
get guards.
because if she cast it at a 4th level, that would be what, 6 days the spell lasts.
It would.
Yep.
Yeah.
3rd level, 4th level, 5 days. Because the initial 24 plus 2 for each level above. So 5 days to try and find them.
I think one of the things I know a lot of people hate about D&D, but I love getting in the weeds of planning. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, it's like you guys have a town, and if you want to put, effort into it and stuff like that, I mean,
Yeah.
it's there to do so. You got to remember a couple of things. The Uthgard have bad relationship with the forests, so getting wood and stuff to construct new houses and stuff like that, it's going to be a little bit more difficult than just running, to the forest.
They have a problem with the
You
orcs.
also
They
have
didn't really have a problem with the Uthgard, right? They only had the problem with the Uthgard because they thought that the Uthgard was bringing the orcs there.
Yeah, but if the Uthgard go in there and start chopping down trees and stuff,
Well,
Couldn't they
the
stay
might-
townsfolk The townsfolk are getting wood from somewhere.
Yep.
So, if the Uthgard provide, what they bring a
We
different
do-
set of skills, but the town still functions. It still has functions. They still have to cut down trees. They still have to farm. The Uthgard aren't farmers. So,
And we also just got a 600 gold war chest. We can send for lumber if it was like
Yeah.
an absolute. There's even like ruined houses, so clearly there's some form of they get stone.
that's, because the keep needs work. That's stone, mostly stone, with also some wood for reinforcement. And whatnot,
Yeah.
but-
I mean, the keep itself is three floors, so
and we that's
Yeah,
not
we could
counting
probably
the
even
disgusting
house
basement.
them.
yeah, you might want to seal that off.
Yeah. Figured as much.
But
But it's 3, not counting that.
not counting the big hole. Yeah.
Okay. So,
So we animal messenger.
mhm.
So I think
Is there anything else in the basement? We could ask Jeeve that.
That would probably
What's
be
that?
the only way.
I was saying we should ask Jeeves if there's anything else in the basement.
I don't think it was a basement. I think it was just a natural cavern under the place.
Yeah.
We hire normal people to clean the rest of the keep, and Jeeves cleans the basement up. And we turn it into
Yeah.
a war bunker. He'll love it down there. It'll be his own personal space.
It actually wouldn't be a bad idea to have that cavern be available to us somehow. If people ever had to really go, like the keep was lost and we just had to get out. I want to know where that cavern goes eventually.
So
Yeah. You'd have to send people down there to survey it. You probably want to
hunters
build
that go down there, I'm
a
sure.
bit of a lift. Yeah.
So
Time and
Zurich,
money.
you have a message to send though.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, that's probably the only way he would stay. Because if they actually come here, if not, he doesn't want to wait.
Yeah, I mean, you guys will still have to stay here a little bit to get things in motion. I mean, you're not gonna just want to just say, all right, here's some money. Good luck.
Yeah,
And at least that gives us a delay for that. If they still want to go fight, this gives them a place to rest, a place to recover. They can help the town, and we still have the time. We're not running our asses off, making the promise to them that the war against
Terrorism.
whatever, the war against terrorism, yeah, is still on. But this gives us more to work with.
It gives them a defensible position.
Mhm.
Gives them a place that they don't have to. Yeah, and it also kind of takes a little bit of pressure off you guys because they can recuperate here. You have a base to send people in your recruiting, and you can do what you got to do without having to worry about meeting up with them.
And they don't have to travel with the sick and the infirm. Their women and children, so to speak, and old people can stay here. They have a place to live. And let them fucking rebuild the keep.
And really, this is probably the closest thing to living into a town that they would actually be willing to do because it's already like, their main thing is hunting.
And it's mostly not a town. It's mostly living off the land with a little farming. So, order of operations, sending a message.
Yep.
talking to the
Other prominent figures. I
Other
think we
prominent
just
figures.
bring them here. We get them
Yeah.
all to come to the
Yeah.
tavern.
Or just bring them here to talk to them, but bring everyone else here because, we're in charge. It's not a bunch of undead psychos now. The rest of the town would probably like to hear about it.
Well,
They can go out at night.
there's like a little square, kind of open, like it opens up in front of the inn. So maybe we just get out some soapboxes.
Yeah.
We stand on our soapboxes.
I think before we do that, it would be warranted to go and talk to the other business owners, just so like we can inform the people that are good at making decisions before we inform the public.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bring the shopkeepers or the business owners here. There was two, a general store and a tanner.
No, there's
And a
also the
stable
soy
lord.
bills.
Yeah, stable master.
Oh yeah. Is as far as the farming situation goes, is it just kind of a free for all, or is there somebody who kind of manages the whole operation to ensure that there's
No, there's certain amount of farmers. They have their own land, and
Okay.
they'll usually when harvest comes around, they'll send out wagons filled with the year's harvest that they don't need to keep for themselves for the cold months off to the surrounding areas in hopes to sell. You guys are dealing with a population of 120 people in this town.
How many refugees were there?
About the same.
food cart? Yeah. Is it 120 people?
About the same, give or take.
All right.
You would
well,
definitely
what-
effectively double the population of Nowhere North Hold.
I say gather the bosses and send out the message and play it by ear from there.
Alright, so while Zureg and Adelaide are working on the message, I'm gonna go to the store. And I'll go get that guy. Do either one of you want to go to the stable or the tanner?
I'll go to the tanner. Merc's already had some time with the stable master.
When they all leave, Merc does want to talk to the innkeep real quick.
All right, we'll start with the innkeep.
Merc is gonna. I think I'm gonna do my best here. He's gonna kind of bring out the holy symbol of Bane, and he's gonna pull the fist off, so the Zentrum sigil is showing. And he's gonna go, "Does this mean anything to you?"
I've seen that symbol from time to time. People come crossing. Bunch of hooligans, if you ask me.
Anybody they talk to in town?
No. They come through, spend the night, drink all my ale, and then they leave a mess in the morning.
What if they start bringing you better stuff, better bottles?
I'd be interested.
You make sure they have a seat by your fire?
If they can be respectable.
I'll tell the boys to be good then. And Merc's gonna reach into his pouch and kind of pull out like a little Zentrum sigil and just go, "You show them this."
No. I will. Rightio.
Merc will clap him on the shoulder and go, "You're a good man." And he's gonna give him 5 gold and leave.
Make a note for yourself there, Merc. Noanar's hold. Possible Zentrum occupation.
Yes, sir.
All right, general store. Well, good morning there, lassie. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. How you doing today?
Oh, it's a fine day. The sun is out, and the cool winds are blowing.
Love this guy. All right. So I got a few things that I wanted to ask. One, do you happen to have any incense for purchase?
Oh, incense, no candles though. Plenty of candles.
Keep that in mind. Circle back. And two, so I'm sure you're familiar with the workings of the town, the hunt lords and the like. Well,
Right, a quite frightful group they are.
well,
Stay
there
inside.
used to be. Last night, me and my buddies, we went over and we took them out. So now we're the new hunt lords. Yeah, you know, the town's.
Say
Yeah.
that again. You and your buddies are hunt lords.
Yes, we're.
Well,
hunt
it
lords.
tickled me pink.
Do we have anything like that's physically like able to show them?
Yeah, you can show them like the hunt lord like sigil. That's essentially like you could pretty much walk around with like the creed that says like you're
Alright,
one of the
I'll
owners.
flash that at
They're
him.
engraved in our weapons. That'd be cool.
There you go. Yeah, you can.
Which is
You can just
Millie's knuckles.
yeah.
I think I have a dagger. How about we call it that?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And it has like the little insignia. Oh, that's a fine dagger you have there. Well, it's nice to see the hunt lords not looking so ghastly.
Yeah. So we actually have a proposal that we would like to run by you and some of the other business owners of the land. Would you?
Hi, I'm a married man.
I'm not talking about that. Really, kind of panics for a second.
I'm flattered, but no, my wife would kill me.
No. I mean, like, we want you guys to help run some things. Would you want to come meet with my friends and the other business owners of this town and to discuss business?
Meet the other hot lords, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be grand.
If you want, you can bring the wife.
Oh, she doesn't much like business dealings. She's
All right.
taking care of our 7 kids.
7.
Right.
They're Irish. That's how it works.
All right. Well, you know, just do you have a time that works better for you to come meet with everybody?
Oh, I can close up shop for the lunchtime.
All right.
Today.
Well, lunch is.
Alrighty.
All right.
I'll
we'll
see you then.
See you at the inn.
Alrighty. Goodbye.
Bye. And then I intend to come back and actually shop around more, but this was just to, you know, get a
Right.
quick potential
What was his
divination
name?
in. Oh, right. Sorry. Sir, what was your name again?
Call me Patrick.
Patrick. All right. I'm
Patrick
Millie,
or
by the way.
potatoes. Oh, Millie. It's nice to meet you.
Did you
Nice
just
to
say
meet you.
Patrick O potatoes?
Patrick or potatoes. Patty Potatoes, they call me.
Patty Potatoes. All right.
Let us
Millie
really
will-
ostracize people with this. Oh, Patty Potatoes.
Yeah, and Millie will excitedly, you know, go and rejoin her friends. She's like, I did a good thing.
Meanwhile, at the tannery. Have you?
Well, hello.
No.
I'm Resic Moonstep. It's wonderful to meet you. What's your name, good sir?
Down to Tom Tannery.
Say again.
They call me Larry.
Larry.
Yep.
Well, Larry, you sound like such a well-spoken gentleman. I would love. And I will kind of pull out the symbol of the Hunt Lords. My friends and I would love to have a conversation with you, along with a few of the other prominent figures of the town, and we could think of anyone else we'd love to have there than you specifically. I've
Yeah,
heard
bro,
so
no.
many good things about you.
No, you haven't.
I mean, the innkeeper said quite interesting things about you. And the stable master said that they could not possibly care for their animals without the assistance of the wonderful leathers that you provide for them.
And the innkeeper's a real rat bastard. Don't much care for him.
Well, do you like money? Because we
Everybody
have
doesn't like money. What kind of questions have everybody has money?
well, my friends and I need to have a conversation with you. In addition to a few other people. And it could earn you some good money.
Maybe next time you leave with that instead of asking my name.
Okay, Slingblade. I'm gonna call you Larry Slingblade.
I used to know my other name.
I just had a feeling I knew what your name was, sir.
You been watching me?
No, this is the first time I've ever met you. Have you seen me before? Are you the
No.
guy with the rabbits?
Oh, pretty lady!
That's
That-
how I know you. Okay.
That thing. I thought I saw you before, but I've seen lots of pretty ladies. There was 2 of them last time I saw you.
The
Mac
sun-
on the spot.
The sun just came up, sir. But we are meeting at the inn,
Wow.
and there is drinks there.
What's sun got to do with anything sweat out?
You sound like you've had a few beverages, sir. That's all I'm saying. But you
What are you,
wanna-
the beverage police?
No, I'm just saying there's more at the inn.
We don't like police around here.
Well,
You
sound
fuzz.
you sound like a perfect candidate to be our head of the guard that we're forming for the town. You'll be the head of the
Right,
fuzz.
I am no to not want nothing to do with that. To totalitarianism that's bad for you, and
Just come to the
the
inn,
man's
Larry.
trying to get you down, and I don't want to be kept down. Taxes and whatnot. You don't running the
Well.
place into the ground, and
If you're willing to work, your taxes might be paid for a few years. But that's a conversation that needs to be had at the inn, and you need to dress the part. You need to dress for success, sir. And I'll meet you at the inn.
I feel
what's
like
wrong with the way I'm dressed?
something on his wall just says don't tread on.
You have a stain. You have a stain there, sir, and you just, maybe just brush off your clothes at least.
No, that's blood from bootlickers trying to push their taxes on me. The police state, and I don't want to live in it.
Well,
The forming an outro commune. We take it in turns.
how about I see you at the inn then? I got your word on it. I got your vote, sir. I'll give you a beer.
Who are you? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be there. You want a rabbit?
I don't need a rabbit now, but maybe if you bring one to the meeting, somebody there can use a rabbit.
No,
I like
Oh my
rabbit.
god, is this the guy with the rabbit in his pocket?
I like the rabbits when they're alive, though.
He's like
That's
in
when
the
they're
process of
fast.
pulling a rabbit from a cage and like has a hammer in one hand. Oh, you doing? You eat him alive? The better dead. You couldn't one of those?
No, sir.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want it alive, here you go. He just hands you this rabbit.
I'll take the rabbit and bid
Sergeant
him
Knox.
farewell and get his word that he'll be at the inn at whatever time we agree upon.
Lunch.
How about I take my lunch?
There's always. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, sir. There's always time. There's always room for a beer.
Yeah, I'm not that. This would be good.
All right. See you there.
All right. Jim, kill a rabbit.
Nope. I'll take the rabbit.
All right.
I'll walk away with the rabbit. So I have a rabbit in one arm. And I have a weasel somewhere on my person that specializes in hunting rabbit. Because that's what stoats hunt.
Yep. There's an immediate carnage in your hands.
I realized that after I walked out. I'm like, wait a minute, stoats eat rabbit.
Wait for everywhere.
You could theoretically keep the stoat away from the rabbit by holding the stoat in the other arm.
You ever held a weasel? You ever willingly tried to forcibly kept a weasel from doing something?
Its body is made out of slippery.
Just
Its
noodle.
body is made out of wet noodle and Jello pudding. So there is a rabbit carnage, and I'll just set it down and walk away a little ways and enjoy the peace of not watching a rabbit get decimated.
All right. So y'all reconvene.
The stable master? Who was going there?
Merc was just like, you're coming with me.
God, I forgot what the stable master sounds like.
I think it was like a little kid.
I think it was a
Yeah,
woman.
she was like a
Like an
younger
old
woman.
woman.
Like
Yeah.
no, she wasn't old. She was young. She was like in her like 18, early 20s. Can I help you?
We have a town meeting. Come along.
Aren't you new to town and you're here calling town meetings? Oh, by the way, your beast was seen out in the forest tearing things all to hell.
Merc will hold up the gavel, the signal, and he'll just be like, as I understand, that's what those hunt lords do.
Oh, the new hunt lord. You've broken us of our terrible curse.
Yeah. Sure. Merc's just like, uh-huh. So you come into the meeting?
What time is it at?
What time is it at, guys?
Noon. They're not noon, but lunchtime. Whenever people take lunch.
We woke
It's
up
at lunch.
noon, right?
So noon. Now.
We've missed it.
We'll call
You
it
missed
1.
by hours?
Let's call it 1.
So it's fine. Sure, yeah, I'll be there.
He goes, did Bluey return, by the way?
No.
Mentally, Merc's gonna try to send out for Bluey. Within a mile? She'll come back.
You might have a new beast when you go to summon it again. You might have lost a second mount.
You go outside as the newspaper hits the front stoop of the stable house. Vicious blue-scaled creature runs amok on the countryside. Slaughters many.
Did we get a name of the stable mistress?
Winry.
I was about to say Merc wouldn't have asked.
But when Rezek
Winry.
went before, he would have asked.
Stable right. For ease of remembering what she does.
So we have Afgar Philroy,
Yep.
Larry Slingblade, Patty,
Larry Slingblade.
Ain't got no
Patty
gas in
potatoes.
it.
Patty Potatoes.
Patty Potatoes, and Winry Stablewright.
Yep.
You know I'm keeping notes, right?
Good. Because I'm going to forget everybody.
All right, so we convene back at the inn, and I'm assuming by this time the message has been sent out.
What does the message say, Zurag?
We potentially found a place for you to call home.
Not potentially.
We found.
We found a
found-
place
Well,
for you guys to stay in the duration of time that
We don't know
should be able
if they're
to
gonna get along with each other yet. We have to
Well,
kill
ours-
this entire town to put the Uthgard here.
Our
You have
serfs don't get a choice.
25 birds.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Was it upcasted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is.
It's 25 words.
Yep.
Decided to write out 25 instead of just putting the number. They put the distance in numbers.
Oh, so come to Narnar's hold immediately.
Narnars.
Narnar's hold.
Hey,
Come
who
to
you are.
Narnars.
There's not a second R, is there? I thought it was no R.
It's Noanars, but I like
Narnar.
I like saying Narnars. Come to Narnar's hold.
We have shelter.
Narnar.
Shelter, food, and well, right now protection.
Mhm.
What is the animal she's sending? It's just like a falcon or something.
Well, it needs to be an animal that I can see within range. Like a squirrel, a blue jay, or a bat.
Oh, this random blue drake. It's
You
weird.
want flying things.
Yeah,
You want a
Well,
rabbit?
It's in a blue jay flying thing. I guess not a bat. I'm pretty sure I can find a bat somewhere about a blue
Does she
jay.
see any birds?
Plenty of
It's
birds.
winter.
We'll send a bird that's around.
Alright. We're sending a
needs-
bird.
Needs to be a specific location. I have to specify the location,
We have to
which
specify.
you
can
must
specify
have
the person.
visited.
You can specify the person too.
Yeah. It says you
Oh,
specify a location which you
also,
must have
and-
visited.
Yeah, and a
Okay.
recipient.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. We'll just leave it up to the dice. And
Zurag's going on a little hike.
yeah, because they should be moving to the Desrin Hills, so yeah, you could send them towards like Belliard. And we'll just do like we'll just do a roll. For each day. So that's about
Funny.
1, 2.
Because we're just hanging out here, you could also cast it multiple times and just throw a bunch of birds out.
Damn it.
I have only
You got
2
that
spell
when
slots.
like 15 birds show up.
4th
that's it.
level.
Well, yeah, but
I can't
even
send-
3rd level will make it.
Third level will be 3 days.
Yeah.
Second level will be a whole day. So I mean, you could just like be gone, flock of birds, and hope one of them finds it.
Yep. That's fine. We'll handle that in the time to come, because it's gonna take a couple of days for your messenger to find them, and a couple of days for them to get there. Whether or not you guys want to be there when they get there, it will be totally up to you. But as of right now, you guys are the new Hunt Lords. You are in the process of completely changing this town. And hopefully getting the Uthgard to come here and double the population and be able to fortify themselves here while you guys do what you need to do and gives them a little bit more time to plan for that battle, that war to come. So how many days do you guys plan on staying here in Narnar's hold?
At least 2 days.
Yeah, the minimum of
So at
the
least-
2.
We need to figure out whether they get the message or not. So, a couple days at least to see if they receive the message and if they show up. Because be like, oh yeah, come here, and then fucking leave.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say,
Yeah, and I mean, I don't believe part of the spell says that you know when they receive it.
It says when the messenger arrives, it delivers your message. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah.
So it
If the
doesn't tell you that.
messenger doesn't reach its destination before the spell ends, the message is lost, and the beast makes its way back to where you cast the spell.
Okay. So yeah, so you're not gonna know if they got it or if they're coming this way until you actually see them.
We will know
So
if they
it's
got
right-
it early. Because the beast will come back, right?
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Presumably. So it's just really how many days you guys plan on waiting here?
So 2 is our safe number.
Yep.
say
3 is
days.
really pushing it.
I think
And then-
3 would be like. I think 3 would be minimum days we'd stay. Because if that animal goes out and finds them, that gives them time to get here. But if they don't show up, then we have to continue on. We can't spend a week here.
Yeah.
So 3 days at least, and then we'll check in again. So during those 3 days, you guys will be
Yep.
pretty much getting your new base of operations going, and we'll see what happens with that.
Do you think, do candles qualify for the divination or just incense?
Incense.
Would the incense that were there that were like 100 years old do any good for a divination?
No. Let me see. Let me look up something real quick. Let's see.
Can I acquire the materials for my own incense?
With it being winter out right now, probably not.
Wouldn't I just need herbs? And if the general store had some, that would be.
They probably aren't gonna. How small this town is, they're probably not gonna have the amount you need.
I'll find out.
We can send a rider out to Tribor.
True.
If you're willing to pay people, you can get stuff done.
I want incense. I can't do divinations without them. So I think having
You
a
can
rider
also
go
you
out
can
is-
also make a trek over to Calling Horns. That's another small village there. See if they
Would
have
that-
anything like that.
Would that be like a day trip? I think they're almost in the same hex.
Yeah, it would be a day trip.
Somebody want to go with me?
I'll go with you. Where you gonna go?
Aren't you?
I was gonna
You're
go-
collecting boons.
Yeah, you're gonna
Oh,
go.
I
for
guess.
both,
Yeah.
Right?
I'll go with Millie.
If Bluey hasn't returned, Merc will go too. Just to telepathically ping out for a while.
I can't.
So, okay, so Ressig and Merc and Millie are gonna make a day trip to Calling Horns. So that'll take the 2 days that Adelaide will be collecting bones. Zurag, what are you doing on those 2 days?
Good question. I don't know if there's nothing for me to do here. I guess he would go with them. Unless I can help speed up her collecting of bones, since I'm stuck here.
It's gonna take 2 days either way.
Regardless.
That was my devil's bargain.
Okay.
I would
Um,
feel a little awkward leaving the town completely defenseless.
Yeah.
So if you want to go merchant study,
I mean, it makes
Yeah.
more sense for you to go.
And also, if they show up, you are here.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think they're going to show up in 2 days, but you're at least here.
well, the
If
road
they-
we're on, if we're gonna see them, we're gonna run into them almost on this road.
No, you guys would be going northwest, which is perpendicular to the line they would be taking. You guys won't run into them.
Uh,
All
Greg
right.
will
So I,
probably try to clean up the keep then.
Yeah, I just want to know where people are going so I can make sure I have. So Adelaide and Zurag staying in Narnar's hold. Meanwhile, Millie, Merc, and Ressig are making the day trip to Calling Horns. Alright. I like this. We got infrastructure to worry about and all that fun stuff, but we'll play that all out next session. And I guess that's where we'll end for tonight.
have we left yet
Congratulations,
or not yet?
guys. I mean,
Can we just
If you-
leave at the
if
beginning
that-
of next session?
if you want to leave at the beginning of next session, but I mean, it'll still be like the same time.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
if you guys are ready to leave now, say you set out about 3, you get there. You know, it's a day's travel, so you get there late at night. You'll have to camp the night over there and then travel back the next day.
Before we leave, when I give that ointment to Zurag and just say, in case of emergency, break glass. You can use this.
I know it is.
It's a salve that you can either eat or smooth on your wounds, and it heals. I think it's like 2d4.
And it gets rid of poison. But it's called
Yeah.
restorative ointment in the regular thing.
Oh man.
All right. So yeah, that's a good plan of action here. See what happens next time. That's where we'll call it for the night. Great session, everybody. Great job kicking those monsters' ass. You have a new keep, a new town, and a new possible bastion. For everybody here at Disorderly Decisions, I am Vader the Mad, your humble DM. Thank you all. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't forget your song.
Disorder! Disorder! Disorder!
When I became the sun.
You're muted.
You were muted when you said that, you nerd. You are.
Well, I'm not.
Now you're not.
No, I'm
Now you're not.
You guys just exchange headsets for a second?
not. All right. What?
Bunch of
We're still on,
weirdos.
by the way. All right. Thanks, all.
I said goodnight! Get the fuck out of here!